It is once again time to prepare your mind for another edition of Weekly Weird.
We're successful.
We're
good
one,
at this.
One thing went right.
One
Hello,
thing.
welcome back to the Weekly Weird.
Guys, do I have anything in my teeth?
Hold on. Get it. You have a. Yep. It's right there. I see it. It's like a pink thing. It's like, yeah. There it is. Yep.
Got it.
Thank you. Welcome back to the Weekly Weird. My name is Dio. Sometimes going as DOTV every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And sitting on this side of me.
Only when observed.
That's right.
Oh, hi. I'm used to being the second one.
Oh, my God. We're starting correctly. That's
Well done, Cookie.
Uncle Fungus himself. The fungus uncle you've ever had. Jim Hickox. Hi, Jim.
Gross. Hi.
You guys might notice next to us, usually somebody sitting over there, would be Patrick at the Real Old Man Strong. He is taking a personal day. Guys, please send all your well wishes to Patrick. He recently lost an animal. He lost his dog. So he's taking the day off. So it's just us. You're stuck with us, baby.
Deal with it.
That's right. And we'll try to.
I'm going to be so boring.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. I mean, Patrick
You guys are going to realize how much Patrick is the fun one.
That's right? We all love him.
Tonight.
We all love him. Send some
True.
love to Patrick. One way you could do that is sending us nice message on Discord, in the Discord, in the talk section. Don't blow him up, please. Let him have his moment. But yeah. Cheers. Cookie,
Cheers.
I'm going to dedicate this one to Patrick and everybody over there. It's not easy to lose an animal.
The whole Strong family.
Yeah, the old man Strong family. Water's not a good chaser, guys. Anyway.
I assume that was vodka.
I wish.
Or gin.
We can retcon it to gin.
Yeah.
Gin.
Chase
Okay,
it with
here.
straight gin. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the Weekly Weird where we fill you in on all the weird stuff this week. Jim,
We're going to fill you up.
That's right. Did you do anything weird this week?
Oh, shit. I'm used to having Patrick as a buffer for all these questions.
I know. It's like we're getting through it now.
Did I do anything weird? I don't think I did. I did. I literally, I can't remember a thing I did this week. What did I do? I must have done something.
What have you done, Jim?
Guys, what have I done?
What have I
done? You know what? I talked to my dad the other day, and I told him about, there's a meme that I've seen go around a couple. I mean, it's a tweet. It's somebody's old tweet that I've seen go around a few times where they're like, I used to read Stephen King, and, and he's always writing things like, the man who managed the transfer station at the dump keeps a hand of glory and a Bruins mug on his desk. And then I moved to Maine, and I was like, I thought he made this kind of stuff up. But it's real. And I told my dad that because he lives in Maine. And he was like, haha. I didn't say hand of glory because my dad wouldn't know what that is. But he was like, haha.
What is a hand of glory? I don't know what that is either.
Oh, it's like the petrified old hand of a wizard. That you're supposed to be able to use it to unlock locks and stuff. Oftentimes it'll have like
Sick.
candles on the fingers. If you see it depicted, it'll be like a hand with the
I think
fingers
I
around.
have seen something depicted. Yeah. That's rad.
Yeah, they're cool.
I want one.
But
give me one.
you should get one. I'll get you one.
Thank you.
Oh, right. And he was like, haha, mildly charmed by it. And then like 3 minutes later, he told me about how he had gone to the No Kings protests in his tiny town, Belfast, Maine.
Aw.
And he was like, yeah, and it's, it was a pretty good turnout. Also, they brought out Bill Blanchard's drum, and I was like, what's Bill Blanchard's drum? And he's like, oh, it's a drum that, it's been around for as long as anyone can remember, and it's made out of like some kind of flesh, but nobody knows what kind, and it's like 6 feet across, and it has sigils painted on it, and they bring it out for protests, and 4 people stand around it and drum, and there's like a really specific ritual to how the mallets are handed off and how they decide who's next. And I was like, this is what the joke was I just told you. That's what Maine's like.
Yeah.
And he just didn't make the connection at all. He was just like,
wow,
matter of fact, telling me about the drum.
I mean, I think I buy it. I mean, I think Stephen King and H.P. Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe, and there's one I'm forgetting in that lineage, but like they have all convinced me that New England is the weirdest place in America.
Sure.
Like, I don't think
it's definitely full of ancient mysteries, for sure.
Yeah, it's like where all the fucking weird European cult magic got there, you know? Cookie,
yeah, exactly.
Cookie, you never lived
he says
in
me.
New England.
Me!
Those were the people who lived in New England. They were famous New England writers.
Although Finland is
Valor,
about as northeast as you can get in terms of the U.S.,
Maine? Yeah, for sure. Finland? Finland?
Yeah.
That's right. Don't say shit
like more
that.
so than Maine.
We'll start like yelling.
Yeah, we're
about
gonna
how
buy
we
it.
should
We're gonna
buy it. Yeah, exactly. We don't want any of that.
Cookie, how much?
Yeah, how much is Finland going for, Cookie? How much you want for it?
We'll double it.
That's right. Well,
how about you, Dio? Anything
I'm
weird
sorry?
happen? Did you do anything weird this week?
Me? Nah, I mean, well, I don't know if you called this weird, but
Sure,
I was in a spaghetti eating contest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in a spaghetti eating contest. It was just like a local thing, and it was actually the it's just a bunch of townies. Nothing huge, not televised, just a local spaghetti eating contest. And so it was me and a bunch of other spaghettos, that's what they call them.
Sure, of course.
And
everyone knows that.
We were all in our jerseys, which had all the
of course
logos.
A spatter from previous spaghetti competitions.
Well, this was my first one, so it was pretty clean for me.
Right.
But yeah, absolutely. I saw some like remnant meat sauce, a little Alfredo on some. Well, what I think is Alfredo. Yeah. And just one can only hope. Anyway. So, we sat down. They give us a big old plate of spaghetti, and it's like a massive. It's like, it's basically for all intents and purposes, a bucket. But it was like they called it a big bowl of spaghetti, and they put it on the table, this big long table, and it was me and a few other dudes, They hit the horn, and I start digging in, okay? And it was like spaghetti with meat sauce, which, you're just horfing it down, for the next 5 minutes or whatever, and trying to eat as much as you can. And I just kept going, just like, just going and going and going. And then, I keep going, and I turn and look, and like, my competitor is eating spaghetti, but then I noticed that the spaghetti is like wiggling a lot in his mouth, and I'm like, well, that's weird. And I turn and look the other way, and it's weird. Like the same kind of thing. It's like wiggling around, and I mean,
on its own.
Yeah, it was like almost like it was kicking. It was like more than you would think, like just wiggling around. And I'm so I'm getting a little, I'm thinking maybe these guys have some like. Like throat.
Oh, it's true. Some kind of advanced spaghetti technique.
Yeah, something going on, either to help horf down that spaghetti or to as a psychological tactic, make me feel freak me out a little bit. So I try to put it out of my mind and put more spaghetti in my mouth, and so I'm just going and going and just and eventually, I turn and look again, and I'm realizing that their spaghetti noodles are just getting thicker, like thicker and
Weird.
stuff like that. And again, I look down at mine. Mine looked like totally normal spaghetti. I turn and look on the other guy. Same thing. Just getting like we're going from a thin angel hair to a thick spaghetti to like. Almost like a ravioli, but full, it's just getting really big, like
Gross.
big cords and stuff of what I assume is tasty
Noodle?
pasta noodle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to think too much about it, but at this point, I'm just kind of, going side to side. So I keep going. We're like halfway done. It's like 3 minutes through.
That's a lot of spaghetti.
It's so much, dude. I don't even want to talk about the repercussions. We're just gonna move on from that. Save the poop stories for this week in weird.
Sure,
But,
yeah, of course. We got plenty.
But one more time I turn and look, and I guess my competitor got to the end of his spaghetti bucket because he's got little legs. Like it's like leggy noodle things, and he's just like
Weird.
trying to get it down. He looks like a anaconda trying to swallow a crocodile. It was weird. Maybe it was weird. Okay, maybe now that I'm thinking about it, maybe
weird.
Maybe it was
weird.
a little weird. Okay, so I'm like, I'm done. I've given up on the competition. Okay, this is not what I signed up for. I was here to eat spaghetti, and in copious quantities, so I didn't have to eat for the rest of the week.
Yeah, of course.
I turned to look at the other guy, and it's even weird. It's like a spaghetti noodle head, like squiggling around.
That sounds awful.
I'm like, and it doesn't have eyes. It's just like sunken in pasta, like concave noodle.
No, thank you.
Noodle emptinesses, but it has a brow. It's like. It's weird, and I just can't. I'm like looking at it, and it's looking at me. I think, and I'm looking at it, and it's looking at me, and we have a moment, and then suddenly I get this vision of a world of spaghetti, like an entire spaghetti. I don't know if it's a world or a dimension. It was just spaghetti. Everything was spaghetti.
Was it like buildings and cars and stuff?
Yeah,
it was
just
like
foliage and trees and like
weird.
There were spaghetti people like running through a spaghetti forest, hunting spaghetti deer, pasta everywhere, various types. Like and I keep saying spaghetti. Don't. It's pasta. So like different shapes. We got seashells by the seashore. We got macaroni noodles fluttering around like butterflies. I'm lost. Like for a second, and by the time I come back to it. It feels like I was there for, an entire spaghetti lifetime.
Wow.
And I snap back in, and it's been an hour. My competitors are gone, presumably.
Whoa.
Everybody, people are going, Dio, are you okay? I'm being shaken.
Wow.
And I just came back, and I had this distinct impression of having lived an entire life of angel hair and rigatoni and ravioli and all of it, just an entire life growing up on the harvesting Parmesan to feed to my little ones and growing old with my lasagna wife. And I don't know. I came back to this. It was like this wasn't real, but the spaghetti place was. And
sure. Right, because you haven't even lived a whole life here.
No. And it really put into perspective how much I'm wasting it. Because my Spaghettio.
Spaghettio.
He didn't waste his time playing video games, and
sure,
yeah. But I don't know if that's that weird, but
Do you think you're gonna eat noodles anytime soon, or do you feel
Oh
like you're
yeah,
off
I
them
love
for a
them.
while?
I hit up a Fazoli's on my way out from there, so we're
Correct.
yeah. But anyway, yeah.
Cookie wants to know if there were any mushrooms in the pasta.
I don't think so. I mean, if there were, you mean like portobello? I mean, I don't think so. I didn't
Or
see
just any
any.
kind, I think. Just
I'm not a
anything.
big mushroom guy, so I don't. All I could see it was mostly a fine marinara. But yeah, there's still Fazoli's around, Harold. I'm sure. Well, you're not in the same neck of the woods as we are, so.
I assumed you made that up.
No, you've never been to a Fazoli's, dude.
I'm not hip to Fazoli's.
Fast food pasta, dude.
All right.
I mean, listen, pasta.
Not against it. I'll eat any pasta.
Pasta should have been the pinnacle fast food in a beautiful, glorious world.
Right?
It was pasta.
Just a bag of sloppy pasta.
Oh my god! You just get a bowl, slurping up some nudes. Anyway,
slipping up some nudes.
Have a dad joke for you. Quite the impasta. Well done, Mika. Also, welcome in, guys. Thank you guys for being here.
Drive-through. Wow, I didn't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, drive-through Italian, fast food Italian, Fazoli's, man. There's still. I mean, I think there's still one.
I'm gonna hit one.
There's one. I think
drive-through.
Kind of.
And then you're holding a bowl of pasta and a fork and driving with your knee. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, dude.
Slamming some cheesy noodles.
Oh my god. Well,
going
so
95 down the highway.
I just searched.
Italian McDonald's has pasta. That sounds like a joke.
Yeah, right? Wait, hold on. I just searched it on Google Maps. It like all of them in Texas were permanently closed, so that's bad.
Oh, okay.
They used to be wow.
Just one long noodle.
There's one. The closest one is College Station, and then there's two in Waco.
Okay.
I guess the Austin area, Fazoli's, all closed down. That is upsetting. Bring back Fazoli's.
It sounds like they got priced out if they are only in Waco.
Yeah. True.
Waco doesn't have much. Waco doesn't have much besides like a history of FBI involvement and a lot of Christianity.
So much weird cults. Two weird cults right there.
Two weird cults. Baylor and the Branch Davidians.
That feels like a book. It feels like a book about Waco.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, that was our week in weird. But now we're going to tell you about this whole week, everything that weird that happened in this week.
Everything
in weird.
And a frog.
What's the difference between a cat and a frog?
Cat has 9 lives, whereas a frog croaks every night.
Whoa! Thank you.
Thank you, Mika. That was
well done, Mika. Well done. Jim.
Hello.
Would you like to kick us off this week?
I guess so. Guys, get ready. I am full of not fun stories this week.
Don't lead with that.
This is gonna be a slog.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's talk a little bit about. You guys recognize Alan Turing over there?
That's the one on the left, right?
Yeah, the human one.
Oh.
He was a smart guy, guys. But when he came up with the Turing test, the thing that we talk about the most with his name on it, it was a long time ago. It's a method for checking, if you're not hip to the Turing test, to see if machines are as smart as people. And when he invented that, he didn't understand how weirdly singularly focused the people who are making the machines would be. on hitting specific goals that some guy laid out. As he laid it out, a subject talks to a machine, and then judges are given a transcript of that conversation. They're asked to read through it and decide which is the person and which is the machine.
Right.
If they're wrong at least 30% of the time, so if at least 30% of the time they think the machine was the person, then the machine wins. In more recent days, people have upped that percentage to 50%, which means our standard is the same as a guy going, I don't know this one.
Right.
But that's the important test we use to decide if a machine is as smart as a person. What do they talk about while they're having the conversation? Doesn't matter. Whatever they want. So now we've purpose-built a bunch of machines to talk in the style of people. And Chatgpt, among others, has been subjected to a bunch of versions of the Turing test. People do it all the time because they're very excited about it. And famously, last year at UC San Diego, they did a big test where 500 people had a 5-minute chat with either a researcher or ChatGPT, and had to decide which it was. And ChatGPT managed a 54% pass rate. So people thought it was a human 54% of the time, which is astonishing.
Wow.
Also, as a side note, the actual human researchers had a pass rate of 67%. So very close. Very close. Does that mean that computers are as smart as us now and getting smarter every single day? Is that why conservative shills keep telling me to use large language models instead of searching for sourced information about things when I want to learn? Or are they doing that because large language models are specifically built to amplify the lies if they hear them enough? We'll never know. We'll never know, guys. But we might have some hints. Another classic test of intelligence, and one that Turing spoke about while he was inventing his particular test, is chess, guys. And ChatGPT just got its output port thrashed by not Magnus Carlsen, but that absolute titan of chess, the Atari 2600.
Hell yeah.
Running Atari chess from 1979. A game that is only able to look 2 moves ahead at best. Also, it was set to beginner level. ChatGPT continually, over the course of an hour and a half of playing chess against the old software, made clumsy mistakes, forgot where its pieces were, despite being shown the board every round, and kept insisting that it would win if we just started over. So I guess actually it does sound a lot like a human. It sounds like a successful politician. So I guess, in a lot of ways, it does win. It does.
Yeah, it is just like us, Jim. It's just like us.
It's better than us. It's better than me.
I don't know. I think you could probably beat Atari chess on the beginner level, don't you think?
I bet if I played 5 games of chess to warm up. I haven't played chess in 30 years, But I bet if I remembered how chess works, I bet I could beat Atari chess on beginner setting.
Here's the thing I want to know, just broadly. Why is chess like some great measure of intelligence?
How smart things are.
I don't know.
But
I don't fucking understand. Like, listen, and this is coming from somebody who was in the chess club for many a year. Okay.
Hell yeah.
I met the dumbest people in that club. Okay.
What?
They were good at chess, but they were dumb as hell. I almost started naming them. I had to stop myself. You sick fuck. But yeah, like I don't. Who cares?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's a test of. The thing is, we value smartness, but we also don't really know what that is. You know what I mean? We have like a variety of versions of smart, but there's a million ways to be smart.
Yeah, exactly.
And like chess tests, like strategy. Although I think at higher levels, it's testing. I think at super high levels, it's testing strategy and tactics. I think at like fairly high levels, it's testing how many books of chess strategies you've memorized. And I think at low levels, it's tactics again.
Yeah. It's mostly memorization. When you're learning chess,
Right.
It's just memorizing different lines and things like that. When you're learning, I think at some point I get it, but I just don't understand why. Like whoever the PR for chess is so good. It's like everybody who's good at, like if you were just good at chess, then you're just like a smarty pants. And it's like, come on, man. Like, come on, do something else. I don't see Magnus Carlsen finding fucking the God particles or whatever the fuck. Like,
Yeah.
you know, what's
Why
going
isn't he
on?
working at the Large Hadron Collider?
That's what
Why
I'm
isn't he doing
saying.
science?
Why isn't he doing a ding dang science? He's not doing a ding dang
Right?
science, so I don't want to do it. What
Like,
is
what is
Turing?
he doing that's making my grandma's life better?
Exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly. Where is
Because
his?
she is dead.
Yeah. Where's his large language model? Why isn't he cashing in on this?
Right?
This.
How
fad?
large is Magnus Carlsen's language model? That's the question of the night.
That's right. That's right. Important questions. Asking the real questions. Welcome in, Duchess. Welcome in, Foot Clan over at YouTube. What is Turing? Turing's a man.
He's a dude.
Man.
He's
a
a guy.
man. Roll it back.
He's dead. Also.
Roll it back, Foot Clan. Jim explained it.
Mika says pretty soon the only way to tell if it's AI or ChatGPT is that it's too perfect. In that study that they did at UC San Diego, they had to prompt the model to make common spelling mistakes and to use internet slang and to pause before it answered so people wouldn't be like, well, that's faster than... So they did have to program in a bunch of sort of like human failure points.
Mannerisms and things.
Yeah.
You gave up following the news after the first Trump administration. I understand.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I
was so much happier before I started reading the news. I mean, I was also 17, but before I was like keeping up with the state of the world, man, I was a happier little fella.
I thought you were going to say I was so much happier before I started doing this show and reading the news. I was like, damn.
My life was so much better before the Weekly Weird guys. I didn't even know.
Well, listen, Jim, if you're feeling like human life has you down, you might consider doing what our next gentleman did in our next story.
I'll consider it as soon as you tell me what it is. I'm ready.
And I'm doing that. What the fuck? No!
It is once again time to prepare.
We're just
your
rolling it back for Foot Clan.
another edition.
How come I could cut to you, but then what is OBS? What are they doing to me? All week it's been Weekly Weird. Fucking transitions. All right, guys,
Duchess,
everybody dance.
5-stream streak.
Well done, Duchess. Thank you. Everybody dance to the intro again. Jesus.
Are we all dancing? Are you guys all dancing?
I'm taking this
dancing.
time to plug our Instagram, DOTV, our post stuff, and yada, 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 yada. Okay, we're back. Jesus
Guys, I danced.
Christ. Guys, a traitor is among us, among
What?
humankind.
What?
As you know, we have been covering the various fronts of the animal-human war that is emerging, and every day new front lines are being opened.
True.
And this last week, a traitorous human named Jonathan Mason of Murray, Kentucky, has aided and
gross.
abetted an officer of the animal kingdom in a craven attack on innocent bystanders. Mason, 40, snuck a member of the Raccoon Expeditionary Force into an unsuspecting business where the enemy combatant attacked a worker, biting and potentially infecting them with God knows what kind of raccoon diseases they have. The
Full of
traitor
them.
is pictured here, by the way. That's the raccoon, and that's
there's
traitor.
the yeah.
Yes.
He looks a little raccoony.
He does. You know what? I think I can't tell if he's got a case of Stockholm syndrome, whether he's, what's going on with him. Anyway, here, I'll raise him up so you guys can see the face of treachery. Anyway, he snuck in the raccoon. The raccoon bit somebody, one of the workers. Thankfully, the Murray Police
Classic
Department
raccoon.
was quick on the scene. They stopped Murray's car shortly after he tried to flee and forcibly removed him from his vehicle. He's been charged with assault of the second degree, criminal trespassing, third degree, resisting arrest, and presumably treason against humankind.
Correct.
Notably, this is not Mason's only transgression against his
What?
species. In
What?
December, Murray employed the services of a mule and rode into town, where he got very drunk and refused to leave a bar.
I kind of like him. I kind of like him on that
Whoa,
one.
whoa. He seemingly had some sort of drunken disagreement with the mule, because you're not going to like him in a second, Jim. Because
I see.
Mason was seen striking the animal numerous
Oh,
times and was
no,
charged
thank you.
with animal abuse, since this was well before the opening shots of the animal-human war.
Sure, yeah.
But Mason apparently soon patched it up with the mule. 2 days after, he and his co-conspirator were seen riding down the highway. Again, he was arrested for drunken disorderly and animal abuse. Both times. So,
Sure,
there we
sure.
are.
Sure, it suggests he might be 8 raccoons in a trench coat, which is a
We don't
reasonable
know.
theory.
I mean,
We don't
listen, we don't know. We're leaving it to the Murray police in Kentucky to figure it out. Who knows?
Murray Police sounds like a really lazily named character.
Yeah. Right. Saw a raccoon that pulled out a meth
Chief
pipe
Murray
on cops.
Police.
That we did cover that story.
We covered that. We covered that story.
Mhm,
That's funny.
mhm.
Maybe you saw it on here on the Weekly Weird.
That's right.
Although after we covered it, John Oliver covered it like 3 weeks later.
I know, we scooped.
We got
so
the jump.
Many.
Yeah.
Guys,
Scooping.
this is
Scooping, guys.
We are the most avant-garde news you could watch. Okay, we are.
It's true.
We are at the forefront.
The number of times we've covered something and then like a month later I've seen it reported somewhere else and I sent it to Dio on Instagram and I'm shit.
Mm-hmm.
The shit.
Sick fucks. I know you don't have a lot of confidence in the Murray
Ripping
Police.
us.
Neither do I. But here we go. That's
Old
right.
Murray Police.
Dio House of Scoop, my new ice cream parlor. Yep. Anyway.
I'm in.
Hell yeah.
It sounds like he was being recruited by the mule, maybe. Like he was like the fight might have been about the mule's trying to ply him with alcohol and be like, look, you just gotta come over to the animal side, and then he was having a fight with it, and then it won him over, carried him down the highway.
Yeah.
Helped him find a raccoon in the woods.
I mean, the mule.
I think he's been groomed into it, man.
Well, listen, you're giving him a lot. You're cutting him a lot of slack. Okay, all right.
I just know animals be wily. That's all.
Was Benedict Arnold just trying to remain loyal to his country of origin, or was he a dirty traitor?
I mean, both. I think both.
Okay, well, we'll see.
You radicalized him. Yeah, I bet he's getting paid off.
Maybe.
You know, they're like, once we take over, we'll let you be the remaining person. We'll let you be in charge of the camp of people we keep around.
Yeah, we'll
keep you around as a
You're
human
one of the
stud.
good ones. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
I bet. You saw that picture. I bet he was really looking forward to being put out to stud.
Yeah, dude. He's like, yeah, I'll live in that pasture.
Oof.
He said worse sunburns.
Oh.
Guys, I promise you that I'll talk about things other than AI this week.
Will you, Jim, though? Will you?
Yeah.
Like
other
right now?
things.
Right now?
Nope,
Okay.
not for a while.
Okay.
But, guys, dead internet theory has been around for a while. Y'all hip to dead internet theory? The
Yes.
idea is that significant portions of social media and other parts of the internet aren't people anymore, and that more and more of the people that you see on the internet are just language learning models or other AIs or other bots of some kinds that are just talking to each other. That so much of social media is just people reacting to bots, talking to bots. But even this dismal idea, guys, might not go far enough, because large language models are generally trained on the internet because it's available and full of language. But they've become so efficient at churning out garbage that they're already beginning to experience what people in the industry call model collapse.
What?
Which in this case means there's too much stupid AI nonsense on the internet, largely unmarked as being AI nonsense, and that's what newer models are training on, the internet still. So they're actively making themselves stupider. Guys, is this why conservative shills keep telling me to use large language models instead of searching for sourced information about things? Yes. Yes, I think it is.
Yeah.
It also means that data from before 2022 or so is becoming increasingly important for training AIs because it is less tainted. by AIs themselves. So if the tech billionaires get their way, in 50 years the planet will be a scorched rock hosting only cockroaches and self-powered barges full of GPUs debating whether Drake will ever get called out for being a creep to young girls.
Yay. Can't wait for that eventual future.
Yeah.
Jim,
because in 2022 the feud hadn't, escalated to the point where.
Right. Jim, what is your
minor,
what is your beef with our eventual robot overlords? Like,
I mean, all of it. I think. I think all of it.
Is it your lack of beef? Is it their lack of beef?
Yeah, they're not beefy enough. I don't like their LEDs. I don't like their dumb ideas. I don't like that they are sucking up immense amounts of resources that we could be using for literally anything else.
Yeah, that we could be sucking up.
That was a mistake.
Speaking of sucking up.
Hello.
Foot Clan Patrick had to take a personal day. He recently lost his dog. So. But speaking of beef, yeah, sure, beef. Speaking of beef, that'll work. Godzilla has been spotted, guys. Run to the hills. All right.
What's on the right side? I guess you'll explain.
List, yeah. Give me a second to tell the news.
Just half that image isn't Godzilla,
Hey, both of these images are Godzilla. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
A Google Earth photo off the coast of Washington shows the terror of Tokyo on a direct path to the American shores. Seen here, Godzilla is leaving a 2-mile wide dome of displaced water that's followed by a tail. See the tail?
Oh, I do. You're right.
When
it's
my
definitely
finger
Godzilla.
doesn't fucking cover it up, yes.
I see it. I see it.
Whether Godzilla is mistakenly heading east rather than west towards his typical stomping grounds, or whether the G-Man has a beef with Seattle, is yet to be unknown. Now, some foolish individuals say that this dome isn't Godzilla, but rather the elder god Cthulhu sleepwalking his way towards the frogmen followers he has in the U.S. government. But that's ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as saying that this image is merely the result of a low-resolution sonar image haphazardly stitched together by underpaid Google employees. It's clearly
Nonsense.
Godzilla, hell-bent on finally punishing the country truly responsible for unleashing atomic fury on the world. So
it's weird that hasn't always been Godzilla's mission,
Yeah. I mean, listen. So when I was writing the story this week, I did almost say the country that truly deserves it, but that's ignoring a lot of history, a lot of atrocities, and so we're just, maybe it's a little bit of self-flagellation on behalf of the Japanese people, with the Godzilla stomping their own stuff,
No, I get it.
Yeah. But there we go. Who would have beef with Seattle? See, I speculate Godzilla is just not a big fan of grunge music.
That's probably true.
I mean, I don't see it.
Which, you know what it is? It's the flannels. He's cold-blooded, and a flannel doesn't do anything for him. He doesn't understand why people like him. He's like, you should be into heat lamps and electric rocks.
Do you think Godzilla's cold-blooded? Hold on, let me.
Isn't he a lizard?
Let me actually hear you for a second. Godzilla is he's internal. He is the most hot-blooded thing ever. I
thought he was hot-bellied but cold-blooded.
A radioactive generator inside of him.
Yeah, but not his blood, is it?
Jim, the whole plot of Shin Godzilla is cooling him down because he's too hot.
Yeah, but not his blood.
Okay. All right. You're right. It is literally a blood
right?
cooler.
Or like his blood's warm, but it's not naturally warm. It's warm because of the radioactive generator in his belly, right? No? Look, I don't know. I don't know my Godzilla anatomy.
I don't know.
I
if
admit
you
this is
know.
a blind spot for me.
I don't think you know hot-blooded versus cold-blooded either.
What do you mean? Lizards are cold-blooded.
They are. Yes, but never mind. You know what? We're moving on. We're moving on. I'm whatever. I can't be this.
Guys,
much
I started off summarizing what is a pretty solid Jacobin article about how Canada needs to start taxing the wealthy, which I agree with, because we should all tax the wealthy. I personally think we should have a 100% marginal tax rate on everything over, let's say, $3 million, and some kind of wealth assessment so that we can scrabble back some of what the maniacs have hoarded without resorting to going full Mao. But that's not the point, guys. That's not the point of this article. The point is, Mark Zuckerberg has been working really hard for the last few years to incorporate some aesthetic ideas from hip people. He's got the big chunky necklace. He's got a dumb curly bowl cut. He's got 1,400 acres in Hawaii to hide his apocalypse bunker in.
True.
All the hip stuff that the hip young kids are doing, right? And I think we finally know why now. I think it's these augmented reality glasses that Google's about to start selling. Look at them. They're one piece of tape away from being the most maximalist parody of dork glasses that the world has ever seen. He knew that if he put these on with his old haircut, he would immediately get shoved into a locker full of kick me signs. He knew if he wore these glasses with his old hair, he would receive an immediate swirly, which would void the warranty on his ridiculous glasses. These glasses look like they only augment reality by making it seem like you're in history class with no pants on. Rich people are such losers, guys. I cannot wait until the early adopters start getting punched straight off their Lime scooters.
Oh my God. He looks like he's in Revenge of the Nerds. He looks like a character. And that's insane. Wait,
yes.
Aren't we past the like nerdcore aesthetic too? Like
I think so.
That is came and went,
like,
right?
Yeah, like in the late 90s, right? I thought that would have been like Weezer.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because I was going to say,
is Weezer still cool? Do people go on Weezer cruises
was
still?
Weezer ever cool? It's only hot on girls. Fair. I agree with that. Foot Clan. I agree with that.
That might have something to do with the people you're attracted to. I mean, I don't know.
True. I mean, fair. Also fair. Yeah,
Donald Gibb. Is that a BG? Is that a BG?
Is it a BG?
Yeah. Oh, is Donald Gibb in Revenge? Oh, is that Ogre? Got it.
It might be Ogre. Yeah.
You cut too deep for me, Harold.
Yeah, I know. We don't know the cast of Revenge of the Nerds.
I do. That picture did make me yell, "Nerds!"
Yeah.
Like Ogre.
Oh my God.
Which, to be fair, a lot of things do.
That's true because I put glasses on my junk one time and it looked good to me. Is that weird? Yes. Or easy answer.
You know what?
Whoa.
Cool.
Ooh, all right. Split decision there, Foot Clan. You'll have to choose for yourself.
Pick your answer.
Pick your poison. And speaking of... Anyway, alien base in Antarctica sending signals. We've intercepted signals from Antarctica, guys, of alien origins. Researchers from Penn State have intercepted signals originating from beneath the ice of Antarctica this week, all but confirming the presence of subarctic alien base at the pole. The signals were detected by the Antarctic Impulsive Transient Antenna Experiment, which is basically a hot L.
That's funny.
I know. Impulsive and transient sounds like me in my 20s.
Yeah, right?
Which is basically it's basically a hot air balloon. They fly above the ice with a bunch of doohickeys on it. Yeah. Anyway, scientists expected to pick up signals coming from above. They were searching for cosmic rays coming from the sky. Instead, they found these radio waves coming from below. Unconfirmed.
What?
I know. Strange. They don't know why. No one knows why. But unconfirmed reports claim that these signals include some rather sarcastic remarks about the recent military parade our Cheeto-in-Chief recently held it for himself in honor of the day he squirmed his larval body out of the festering quim he called mother. Quote, This is what happens when you kick gay people out of the military. The parades start to suck.
Wow.
And and quote, I hope the 6 people watching the parade are having a good time. Yeah.
It was a Twitter using alien.
I know, it really was. It was Blue Sky. It was the Blue Sky base
right.
of alien overlords. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Someone should make a movie where there's an alien ship trapped under Antarctica.
Oh yeah, and then like maybe some dudes accidentally find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe what if the alien can look like them?
Like, ooh, freaky.
Or
all
whatever,
right.
maybe even whatever it wants. That would be really weird.
Yeah, no, that seems too far.
Yeah, it might be too much. We better make him like cute and kind of look like a scrotum, and then he can make friends with a kid. And they can ride bikes over whatever. Anyway,
and then they'll fight the alien from Aliens.
Oh my god, right? Oh, I would love to see the alien from Aliens just fucking fight E.T. Oh, that'd be amazing. Call it Thing? No, I think it needs an article in there. The Alien will call
A
it.
Thing.
A Thing. That's right. That thing.
That thing.
That thing you do. Done.
Perfect.
Named.
Guys, things that make people mad forever, man.
I'm still
Mallory. Yeah, about
Mhm.
everything. Everything that's ever made me mad.
Everything that's ever crossed me. I'm still mad.
Yeah, same.
Mhm.
This week, guys, a Maori artist's work. Wow, I got lost in that sentence. A Maori artist's work was removed from a gallery. It's written down in front of me too. I could have just read it.
Mhm.
The piece, pictured here, a New Zealand flag with the words, "Please walk on me," stenciled across it, is a work by an artist named Diane Prince from 1995, which was originally displayed in 1995. And at that point, it caused a bunch of controversy and was eventually removed. This week, the same controversy, the same removal. It was slated to be lying on the gallery floor for people to walk on for 5 months as part of a retrospective of Prince's work, but it was pulled after just 19 days. Police received several complaints about the piece. A local city council member stated that he was horrified that it was on display, and a local woman named Ruth was making daily trips to the gallery to drape the flag over other art where it couldn't be stepped on. Explaining the decision to remove the piece, the gallery cited a sharp escalation in the tone and nature of the discourse around the work.
Wow.
Moving well beyond the bounds of respectable debate. Presumably referring to the aforementioned things, which it seems like they could have dealt with it.
Yeah.
She just wants people to walk on the flag. It's an imperialist flag. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, there's
25% of that flag is just the British flag.
Yeah, I was going to say 25% of that flag is just the greatest empire that ever existed so far.
Yeah.
It is.
They're great.
Yeah. The biggest empire.
The greatest, guys. The greatest.
No.
Number one empire. Weekly Weird is a pro-empire show.
I mean, Robot Empire? Sure. Alien Empire?
We're there.
We'll talk. Animal Empire? No.
We are fighting it.
Yeah, that's right. No, we don't like any of the empires. Anti-imperialist show. Flags are stupid.
So funny.
They're
so funny.
stupid.
When people get this hung up on them.
Right. Like what? What was I? There was some game I was playing or something where it was some guy was just like, and the flag never touched. Oh yeah, it was fucking in Dune. They had this one whole character who was just like, I held the herald of the fucking Atreides and it never touched the ground. And it's like, I know that dude is based on like 100 dudes in history. What the fuck is going on? Like what? Who cares?
Right.
Like what? Right. It's just a goddamn flag.
It's a flag, guys.
It's 94% of the time it's not even a cool fucking design. It's
almost never.
Almost never.
Have you guys ever thought about how lame the American flag is? Just aesthetically. It is. It's a dumb flag.
It is kind of lame.
We could make a way better flag. No offense, Betsy Ross.
I mean, the problem is Betsy Ross, it didn't think there were going to be 50 fucking stars on it. Like, at some point,
Sure, that's true.
it becomes
That's true.
tacky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At some point, it's just too many. We need to clean it up, come up with a symbol or something. Like, just simplify.
Right?
Just simplify.
Like a Bigfoot.
You know?
Like a Bigfoot.
Yeah, a Bigfoot.
Sitting on the bank of the Mississippi jerking off.
Amazing. And then what greater symbol of a fucking America could there be?
Right?
Quit saying the
It
pledge.
could be like a dude doing a war crime, you know? That'd be super American.
I mean, if the American flag was really emblematic of America, it would just be a fucking cruise missile being sold
there you go.
to another country to go blow
Yeah,
up
yeah.
another country.
Yeah.
Sorry. Going down dangerous paths, Jim. We're going to get fucking Twitch is going to get mad at us.
An eagle. Cookie says an eagle. There you go. That's
an eagle. How many fucking
unobjectionable.
countries have eagles as fucking symbols? All of them. Eagle is the most who cares bird. Turkey. I go with Ben Franklin on this. We should have a
Let's go
fucking
turkey.
on the
Let's go turkey.
flag. It's the most pure American bird. It's fat. It's dumb. It stares up and drowns itself when it rains. Amazing bird. Perfect
Just
American
like we
bird.
do.
Exactly. It's a pirate
Every
flag
time.
all across the world. It's true. How about an Arby's roast beef sandwiches?
I love that.
Now we're talking.
I
All
love
right,
that.
I
Some
like
curly
that too.
fries. Let's get
Oh,
some
yeah.
curly fries on there.
Oh yeah, covered in cheese because of
Yes.
all the government cheese.
Yeah, meat with cheese on it. Meat with cheese is a super American thing. I think, right? Correct me if I'm wrong on that,
Oh yeah.
foreigners. But meat with cheese feels real American.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, is that true? I mean, did we invent putting fucking cheese? We couldn't have. We can't. We just.
I'm sure we didn't
perfected
invent it.
Yeah, we
but
didn't.
we
invent
definitely push it real hard.
Yeah, we
We
definitely
push it real good.
push it too much, maybe. Meat with cheese fondue club. That's right. McDonald's
Fondue,
logo.
all right.
I feel like the McDonald's logo would have been the symbol of America in like the 80s, but now it's
Yeah.
now it's wavering a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's a little less insane. Europeans invented everything you Americans think you know, except Philly cheesesteaks. There you go. Cheese. And
There you go.
Right there.
That's it. I feel like in 1994, it could have been like just a picture of Michael Jordan holding
Oh, for sure.
a quarter pounder or something. You know,
Oh my God. Just, yeah, exactly. Just, smiling.
with his Hitler mustache.
I think sorry, as an aside, we have other stories to cover, but has he ever addressed the mustache? Because I think
I've never heard him address it.
I think he started wearing that mustache as as part of a bet that somebody was like, everybody loves you. But I bet you couldn't get away with a Hitler mustache.
Oh, sure.
And
Just
he
as a
was just
test.
like, how much do you want to put on it? Because he's such an avid gambler.
An actual maniac.
Yeah. I mean, his gambling debts killed his dad. Whoa! Whoa! Anyway. Speaking of American things, American stuff, purely American things, guys, we got Killdozer Jr.
What?
I know. Charleston man.
Right after Killdozer Day.
I know. Maybe he was inspired. Guys,
Must have been.
a Charleston man did some light killdozing this week. In South Carolina, South Carolina police found themselves in a low-speed chase when a tractor excavator, pictured here, went on a brief killdoze around the North Charleston area.
It's a Komatsu. Isn't that what the Killdozer was?
It is. Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
Exactly. This guy did his homework. The cops were first alerted, except he got the entirely wrong machine. But
It's the wrong
whatever.
vehicle. Yeah.
The cops were first alerted to the Sunday morning dozer spree when a call came through at 3:30 a.m. that a local business had been on the receiving end of the machine. The light killdozer, we'll call it, was then spotted rumbling down U.S. Highway 78, where a fleet of police cars entered pursuit. Would you like to see a video of said pursuit?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. We're gonna get you.
Harold, I'll touch on Florida later. We'll dip in.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let me reposition this bad boy so you can see it. There we go. And here we go.
I'm ready. Oof!
Look at him go!
Look at him go!
Look at him go! Look at him go!
If I was in this car at this stoplight, I would be so pleased.
Right?
Yeah. I'd be like, I'm going to get home 45 minutes later than I meant to, and I am not mad about it at all.
Look at him. Look how fast he's going.
Incredible.
And it's just...
That vehicle can definitely drive faster than that. He's being a dick.
I mean, my thing is, he's clearly, it's like I'm calling it a light Killdozer. Oh, whoa.
Who's talking? Who is that?
That chase is way too fast for this program. Anyway, saying it's time to enjoy himself. It's true. If I was in a Killdozer, I would go
Chilldozing.
on a chilled Jim. You. Anyway. The unidentified 53-year-old driver ignored the officer's lights and sirens, continuing his gradual flight while police attempted to get him to pull over via loudspeaker. Presumably, the driver was white because the chase went on for a full hour and 12 minutes, and this Killdozer did not have the Heemeyer customizations its most famous, more famous predecessor had. So apparently they just let it go for an hour.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if there was ever a moment,
what's he gonna do?
Right? If there was ever a moment where the cops are like, I ain't doing this. Like they're not even trying. It moves 3 miles an hour. Anyway, but like
they're like, if he starts smashing something else, we'll just shoot him.
Right? I'm just saying, if the man had a different complexion, I might be wrong.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a picture of the guy. I might be wrong,
Sure.
but I'm willing to bet,
Yeah.
knowing what I know about cops in America,
Yeah.
if he was a different complexion, they would have started firing immediately.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Immediately. So, but like Marvin's machine, this rampage only ended due to the machine getting stuck. The excavator stopped moving at the Charleston County Fairgrounds, where the driver then attempted to flee on foot, but was quickly caught by a drone and a K-9 unit. He was brought to Charleston County Jail and is being held on a $22,000 bond. So
You hear that, Cookie? He ran and he was caught by a drone and a dog because cops don't walk. Cookie was asking earlier why they were driving if he was going so slow.
I know he could have.
They don't do it.
I mean, the cops when the Killdozer thing like literally got out of their cars too. So it's
That's
like
true.
These cops
It was
were
a
just
different
like,
era.
Yeah, exactly. It was a way different era. This was before the cops had Killdozers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How do you get it stuck? Yeah, what did it get stuck in the fairgrounds? Do you know?
I'm unclear. The articles I found about it didn't say specifically what happened, and that was the only video that I could find.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, presumably it got stuck in South Carolina's largest barrel of pork fat, or
that makes sense.
It's
Some kind of cheese.
Yeah, it slipped into the
butter sculpture,
the greasy mud hole of Charleston. I'm not sure.
Oh, where they do the like greased pig scramble.
Yeah, exactly. But who knows?
That makes sense.
It
drove into the section of the fairgrounds where they were in the middle of doing a demolition derby.
That's right.
Oh no.
Didn't even armor plate it. Exactly, Jorts. Like, didn't even try to give it a little bit of that Killdoze magic. I mean, can you imagine?
Could have at least done cardboard,
right? Or just like some basic,
just the aesthetics,
just some of it, and especially a Killdozer with a scoop. I mean, you got so many. You got extra Killdozing potential there,
Yeah.
So
could have mounted something weird on that scoop.
got stuck in pimento cheese.
big
There you go.
grabber,
Mm-hmm.
a 50 caliber rifle.
Yeah, exactly. Then he could have added some stuff. Listen. It's not like he was inventing the Killdozer. That had already been done. He could have looked up some.
Right?
You know.
Could have just done a little research.
I forget the website, but there's like a website dedicated to tanks, which also goes to show like the kind of people who glorify
Love
Marvin.
Killdozer.
Who glorify Marvin Heemeyer. But it's like they have like a whole page about the Killdozer as like a tank. And
Yes,
like,
right, of course.
I'm like, I guess, but also what? But yeah,
Amazing.
there you go.
Guys, we have a few cases this week.
A few?
In 3
Oh.
in our recurring segment, the PP Poo Poo Files.
Oh. I don't
Guys.
want to make a transition for that, Jim. Do I have to?
Yeah, make me a transition.
The pee poo poo files.
Yeah, first, guys, a man was spotted this week on top of the Murphy gas station off of Highway 90 in Tillman's Corner in Mobile, Alabama. You all know it. When the authorities arrived, they found your friend and mine, Brett Kraft Jr., waving a machete around up on the roof. They tried to get him and, didn't do a great job. One member of the SWAT team they eventually called made it up onto the roof, but according to Blake Brown of the Murphy Police Department, Kraft, this is a quote, somehow was able to impact his face and broke the officer's nose. So he left the roof. They then called in the fire department, and Kraft threw... What did he throw? That's right, everyone. A bottle of his own urine at them.
Oh, that's not what I thought. I thought it was going to be the brown stuff.
No, that's our pee-pee story.
Oh, I see.
Eventually, Kraft came down from the roof. No word on how they got him down or why he was up there in the first place. Hanging out with his pet machete.
What absolute... How much extra work that cop had to do to come up with a way of saying I got punched in the face? Like what?
Right?
What level of insecurity do you have to be at where you can't just
somehow
say
he was
the
impacted.
Crazy man with a bottle of urine hit me in the face? Maybe he got hit.
He hit me in the face, or headbutted him, or
right? He didn't
I don't know what
see
else.
it. What did he take his eyes off the guy with the pee?
Yeah,
jug?
what was he doing?
Did he hit him with the pee jug and he just didn't want to say it? Maybe that's it.
Or like the blunt end of the machete?
Maybe. No,
and he was just embarrassed. He's like, he could have really hurt. Yeah, I hope it was the pee jug. I hope it was the pee jug, and he was just too embarrassed to say. I got smashed in the face with a jug of piss.
Hold on, but I know you got 2 more, but I got to try this.
Yeah.
Pee 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 poo poo. So hold on. What is the... Pee 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 poo poo. That's it. That is it. George, thank you. That is it.
Yeah. You got it.
Nailed it.
You nailed it.
Well, now I have to do the transition.
Last Wednesday, folks, 70-year-old Patrick Mitchell was spotted relieving himself in aisle 18 of the Sam's Club in Lady Lake near Orlando.
You sure he wasn't just making a return? It's a piss aisle.
Yeah, I took this piss last week. I don't need it anymore.
Didn't involve it.
What is in aisle 18? Well, at the time, it was 188 bulk units of Vienna sausages and 345 units of 8-count canned Spam Classic.
Wow.
According to Sam's Club, a little over $10,000 worth of tinned meat, all of which, per company protocol, had to be destroyed.
Wow.
Could they have cleaned it and given it to someone who needs food? Nope. They had to destroy it because pee touched the outsides of the sealed cans.
Yeah, but also presumably they were like wrapped up in a pallet or something. Like Sam's Club doesn't just put like shit out like on a regular store. That's so many cans.
Right. Yeah, it's not even just the can, right? It's bulk units of Vienna sausages and 8-count packages of Spam Classic. Surely they're in a little cardboard trough with plastic over them, right?
This is
Could you
insane.
hose it off? Could you resell it? I would buy an 8-pack of Spam Classic that somebody had peed on and then it was cleaned thoroughly. Who cares?
Yeah.
I assume anytime that I'm buying Spam that someone has probably peed on it.
Yeah, just a little bit. Some people pay good
Right?
money to put pee on their Spam.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's true. In Hawaii.
There's a compound where a bunch of pre-peed Spam always gets flown into. It's called Zuck's Palace. Anyway.
After peeing on the meats, Mitchell went and hung out on the patio furniture display for about 10 minutes, then bought his groceries at checkout 2, and drove to his home in Florida's friendliest hometown, a retirement community called The Villages, where he was promptly arrested. He's currently out on $3,000 bail.
That's good. That's good. George brings up a good question. How are they destroying it? Is Ted just crushing those
Unspecified.
loading dock? Like destroyed,
smashing them against his head.
Did every employee at the Sam's Club just get to fucking whorf down
get a
some
bunch of
Spam?
Vienna sausage?
Vienna sausage.
Yeah, definitely.
Peace. Nice. I see what you did there for Clan. Well done. Well done. Of course, it's the Villages. Yeah. Yeah.
I know what you're saying, guys. You're saying, but Jim, this is the pee-pee poo-poo corner. Why are these all pee-pee stories? Well, let me address that. A week ago on Tuesday, a burgundy Cadillac pulled up in front of... Yes, I will. A burgundy Cadillac pulled up in front of the Foreman Mills department store in Detroit. You all know it. Two well-dressed men got out, one in his 50s and one in his 30s. They entered the store and the story at 10:13 a.m. The younger man walked to the men's section of the store and poked around for a few minutes, while the older fella beelined straight to the shoe department, where he dropped trow, pooped on the floor, and, without wiping, headed back out of the store. By 10:17, they were back in their car, driving away. Both men are still at large.
Wow.
Nobody knows who or why. They clearly came into the store specifically to poop in the shoe aisle.
Yeah. Was the other guy was his poop lookout?
I guess, but he went to a different section. He went to the men's section. It seems like maybe he was just sort of, walking him in and then giving him space to poop. And then the store does have a bathroom. It's been closed since COVID, but they open it if you ask. It's locked, but if you walk in and ask to use it, they say yes and let you use it. So the people who work at the store were a little confused. If the guy just needed to poop, why he didn't come in and ask. It feels like maybe it was a statement of some kind, but nobody knows who the guy is.
Weird. Yeah, I mean, do you think?
I mean, somebody does, but
somebody's
nobody involved.
I mean, presumably they do each other. Yeah, for sure.
And they have security cam footage of it, but they're not sharing it online as far as I can tell.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, yes. I mean, well, they're sharing it in some places online. We're just
they're not with me.
Not going there.
You got to be friends.
Right.
With Cody, the manager, the 23-year-old manager.
Hey, man, you want to see this shit video I got at the store? That is gross. And
then he shows you he filmed it on his phone off the security monitor.
Now, guys, speaking of toilets, okay.
Correct.
I promise that's not poop. I promise. It's really tiramisu, guys.
I don't think it looks delicious.
Well, we'll see what you think after this story. Guys, for our final story tonight, we're leaving you with what I think is an inspiring story about human ingenuity and delicious desserts. A recent trend has influencers taking to Instagram and TikTok to share their tiramisus, not because they're particularly beautiful, but because they've been making them everywhere. Your car cup holder, fill it with tiramisu. That old wheelbarrow that's been sitting in your backyard, wouldn't it be better filled with tiramisu? What about your toilet bowl, pictured here? Well, why not save yourself a trip and put that tiramisu in there and then just wait for that raw egg to kick right in? The originator of this trend appears to be the pistachio spread brand.
Big tiramisu.
No,
okay,
pistachio.
all right. Yeah.
Pistachio, I think is what they're called, and they created a purse full of tiramisu for those on the go. But the tiramisu champions have to be Horia Radu and It's Me Juliet, who have been going mascarpone mad for the dessert. I personally find all of this inspiring. It's a message about how to live deliciously and a little bit boozily whenever you can. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be filling my pants with Tres Leches cake. And
I feel like putting it in the toilet makes the toilet unusable and the tiramisu inedible.
I mean, what you don't clean your toilets, Jim?
Not
How much
that well.
money? How much money would it take for you to take a scoop, a bite of that tiramisu from the middle of the tiramisu, the toilet tiramisu?
Whose toilet is it?
Your toilet.
Like my toilet?
Yeah, we'll make it your toilet.
$4,000.
$4,000 for a middle scoop.
How big of
Wow.
a scoop is it?
I mean, just like your tablespoon.
Oh, 500.
500. Wow.
Yeah.
You cheap slut. Chat? How much? How much? What are your
How
prices?
much, chat? From your own toilet.
Now.
In the current state it's in. In the state it is in right this moment.
Oh,
Unless you're currently using it.
right. Clean my toilet.
Whatever
by eating
level of
tiramisu
cleanliness.
out of them. See, Foot Clan's
Cookie's
got
doing
it.
it for 100.
He
All right.
cleans the toilets by eating the tiramisu out of them. Nice.
Oh, I see. I didn't think about it as
Smart.
a cleaning strategy. That makes sense.
Follow-up question. How much would you have to be paid to take a tablespoon bite off the edge of that tiramisu?
Ugh. No, I'm not doing it.
Not at all? Not even a little
No.
bit?
Not interested.
Wow.
Not interested.
Wow.
I was thinking about asking at the top of the show a
Mhm.
related question, which
Yeah.
is, do you ever do the thing where you're peeing into the toilet standing? There's a lot of presumptions here.
Sure.
And mid urination you spit into the toilet. You ever been there?
Uh-huh.
And then the spit stretches out and snaps, and part of it whips back up into your mouth, and you have to convince yourself that the part of spit that landed in your mouth didn't touch any part of the toilet. You ever run into that conundrum?
No, not even one time.
Oh, really?
But I don't like
Chat.
try-
Anyone hearing me in chat?
I don't try to like hawk Luke's mid piss stream.
You never spit mid piss?
I mean, I've spit mid piss.
You're
but I'm
not living,
trying to,
baby.
like- I'm not like pulling it from the fucking
Sure. You're not getting the
cerebral
like.
cortex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would tiramisu be a better or worse way to get cholera? I say better.
Then what?
Yeah, exactly. Than any other way to get cholera.
Than having sex with a parrot? I'm gonna say tiramisu's better.
That was chlamydia, Jim.
Right.
And if I do, I
Then
have to
licking
do I
a
have
koala?
to show you? Do I have to show you the picture, Jim?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
I will later. Guys, that was This Week in Weird.
Harold's with me. George is with me. People are with me.
It's okay. All right.
Yeah. Piss and Spit Club.
Piss and Spit Club. Guys, we did This Week in Weird. We're moving
We
on.
did it!
We did it! We did it!
Yay!
Guys, now we are going to be moving on to the theater to do a
To
little
the theater.
screening. We're doing a weirdo watch party this week. Slightly different from our video madness. We have found a glorious streaming service called Eternal Family TV, which contains a multitude of strange films from across the globe. This week, we'll be diving in to a collection of Czech films, Czech short films.
We're going to check them out.
We're going to check out some Czech films. So please join us in the theater.
Please join us.
There should be sound effects here, but I haven't made them yet. Ooh, look at me, I'm Mothman. Oh, sit down there, Skinwalker. Okay. Hey, and we're here.
Oh, hey, it's us.
Oh, hey, it's us now. All right, let me get this all set up. Our first film this evening is called Pied Piper. Now, these films are going to be a little longer than our normal. We are going to talk over them. And it should be a good time. So get the lights down low, guys.
Yeah, dim the lights.
Dim the lights.
Being real close to your screen. You know, put your eyeballs as close to it as they could legally get.
Exactly. Don't make it illegal, though. You don't want to get in trouble with the eye police.
Don't break any laws for this.
Yeah. The cryptids are social distancing. It's true. Well, yes. You know,
they also, I think they like to spread out a little bit, you know? They got long limbs.
I mean, have you ever
Those
seen
seats were made for humans.
Yeah,
These
right?
seats were made for humans. That's just who they'll seat.
Okay.
But one of these days, these seats are gonna
We're still
be
going.
full of monster meat.
You know what? I'm glad we did. I'm glad you did. I was gonna say, have you ever seen a Bigfoot man spread? Oh boy, that's a lot.
Would love to.
Right. All right, guys, here we go.
Deaf crocodile.
Deaf crocodile. Come back company.
This is Czech?
Apparently. Malort time.
Thank you, Jorts.
Thank you, Patrick.
Oh, hey, Patrick.
All the love, buddy. All the love.
Patrick, for you, my dude.
I'm nearly done with this one.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh?
You have 1,000 bottles? Do you have a whole crate? Do you have a pallet of Malort?
I wish I did. When I get my Malort sponsorship,
cheers. Ship you hundreds of bottles of Malort.
I do have a special delivery coming soon.
Do you want to disclose what that is?
No, not yet.
This movie is anticipatory.
I know. I am on the edge of my seat.
I got clockwork. We got music. We got footsteps.
I mean,
numbers I don't recognize.
It's gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
We're getting stop motion or puppets? I don't know. We're going into this blind.
I think we're seeing both.
Yeah.
Sick. All right.
Okay.
Eagles.
All right. Oh.
Eagles with eyeballs.
Okay.
Okay.
A Pied Piper.
Sick.
Here, let me get the monsters out of the way for you guys.
Garrett says the special delivery is drugs. I believe that. Sure, so I meant this too. This is sick.
Yeah.
Pied Piper is what? Irish, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. No. Is the Pied Piper the same as...
Oh, you know what?
No,
I'm associating it with St. Patrick.
Yeah, St. Patrick.
I'm connecting them.
Yeah,
Where's Pied Piper of Hamlin? Right? Where's Hamlin?
I'm not sure.
Am I right about that?
Yeah, that's the join the cartel. This is
Oh my
wild.
god. This is rad, dude.
Is this what a state-sponsored film program produces?
Yes,
we
dude.
should have this, but we don't because we don't fund the arts.
That's the thing, right? Well, it's like when capitalism is in charge of everything, you only get decisions that don't scare investors.
Right.
But when you have state-sponsored art, people are free to make weird shit. You get way weirder shit. The only way you would get weird shit in the U.S. is if, like, a non-profit was into it, but non-profits are generally interested in social issues.
Well, they have to be. Right, you have to, like, have some
You have to, have an excuse to exist.
communist cartoons. Hey, listen.
Yeah, dude.
This is what communism gets us. Sign me up. Oh my god.
Look at that dude. I like that I can't tell if these guys are supposed to be clockwork also, or if they're supposed to be living things and they just look like that.
right? Wow, Golden D. I know you're trying to hurt me. I know you're saying this to be a troll.
But here's the thing, Golden D. You've done so much work to just make it clear that you have terrible taste that it doesn't really matter what you say. It's like, sure, yeah, you probably believe that. I bet you do. It affects me zero. Yeah. This is what's happening inside AI. If this is what AI looked like inside, I'd be more into it.
It does take me a second to understand what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Like what is being represented by these carvings. If I was on acid, this would be 100 times better, but I don't do drugs anymore, so it's all right. Fair.
I think you could say that about most art also, probably.
Yeah. It's actually a libertarian movie. I mean, if there ever
who knows
were,
what its politics are going to be. We'll get there, I'm sure.
Listen, if there were ever a group of people less creative than the libertarians, I have never heard of them. Unless you're talking about classical libertarians.
Still not necessarily the most creative. Although, you know, Vermin Supreme, he's got some inspiration running on him.
I will forever be a fart killer apologist.
I know.
We know. Yeah. I was worried about subtitles in this, and here we are.
Nope.
Libertarian Party wants to get rid of the IRS. I'm all for it. Listen, a broken clock is right twice a day. You know, like, I mean, that doesn't mean it's not broken. I love this. They're just squawking at each other and bartering with the coins that come out of their mouth. Amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm laughing because I think that's the response it's supposed to elicit, but
that's the other thing, right? Like, I bet there is some pretty intense political commentary happening in this, but none of us is check from 60 years ago, so none of us is going to understand what it's talking about. Like, a lot of nuance we're probably going to miss.
I don't think so. I don't think there's any nuance here. I think it's just showing people fucking bartering. This is capitalism, yes. Whoa!
Wow! And it's communism. Wow.
Whoa! Really realistic crap. Okay.
That is definitely an actual dead animal.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh, you're so right. It is supposed to be. Some commentary on capitalism. You're haggling without regulation. That's great. Is this going to be a Pied Piper story that's sympathetic to the rats? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I bet it is.
Oh my god. Well, no one's holding your eyes open, Foot Clan, but you're not allowed to leave.
You have to stay through all of it. You have the whole town, guys.
Yeah,
I think
same.
That's fair.
I mean, the Pied Piper is a cautionary tale, in my recollection.
I mean, they all are, right?
Sure.
You hate that they're using the recording of your sweet lovemaking as their argument? Well, you know.
Not so sweet, I would say. Sweet is an
Yeah,
interesting
yeah.
choice of adjective.
Your aggressive lovemaking?
Yeah.
That might be the...
Your guttural lovemaking.
yeah. Is that an arm? Oh, that's his arm. I thought he was holding that.
Yeah.
That dude loves that coin.
Right? He's so happy. Like every rich person who has a bunch of money, every little bit.
Yeah.
Wait. Aha!
Get him! Get him!
Rat. Nice work, Rat.
Stole his coin.
Fuck yeah,
Famously, rats do love coins.
Sure. How else is it going to afford its pizza?
It's true. Yeah, you get murdered if you just grab a pizza.
Actual footage of Elon. There is like the strange shapes of these figures do resemble Elon Musk's strange body. Oh my god. Can you imagine somebody trying to pitch this in Hollywood? All right, so we're gonna do the Pied Piper, but I'm gonna get a bunch of wood and carve out every character into random shapes.
They
all
will
right?
be absolutely hideous.
Yeah, none of them will be pretty. There'll be a pretty woman in there, but she ain't gonna be pretty. Nothing is pretty. Are they all gonna hold some sort of aesthetic unity? Not really, but kind of vaguely. See, they're all made out of wood.
All the lights will be green. Chickens, wood. Rats, made of dead rats.
Yeah, but everything but the rats are gonna be made of wood. Listen, not too late to take your ergot. You know, Foot Clan, not too late.
Yeah. Start fermenting your bread.
This is worse than a dark crystal. First off, Foot Clan, fuck yourself. I love this. Jesus Christ.
Slicer, dude.
I will put on the dark crystal right now at the drop of a hat. Love that.
I mean, it might be worse than the Dark Crystal. That might be true.
Yeah. Weird. Rat supremacy. Team Rat. Let's go.
Yeah,
yes.
I know we're generally on the human side of the animal-human war, but for the sake of this movie, I think we're coming down with the rats.
Right. It's a perfectly good button, dude.
He doesn't want it. He doesn't have any use for buttons. He doesn't have any use for things with purposes.
Golden D, you've never been more wrong about a take than right now. This might be Animal Empire propaganda.
It's true.
You're right.
It's true. If it is, it's working on me.
This is called the Pied Piper. It's part of a Czech film collection. And technically, I wasn't supposed. I was supposed to go off stream on YouTube. So Foot Clan.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops, doodle.
Radicalizing your charts? I believe it. Yeah.
It's
effective propaganda if it is propaganda.
Are you raticalized?
Ooh. Do we know when this is from?
I think it's from like the 80s.
Okay.
That
makes sense.
I can jiggle the mouse and see if it'll come up.
That's cool.
Figure I'd wait. In between movies. I think it's from the 80s.
86? 86.
That's yeah.
Oh, and Pied Piper, I guess, is from Germany. It's from medieval Germany.
Oh, the original. Okay. So, my European
But that's Pied Piper is
geography
like
is bad. So that's kind of close to Germany, right?
ish.
Ish.
They're both Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Original story, right? It's like there's rats. They call in a dude to take the rats away, and then he also steals the children. Is that right?
Yeah, because they don't pay him, I think.
Oh, right.
A Luis Buñuel movie next? Yeah, probably.
Which
I
one?
think
Which one?
yeah, which one you want?
I'm on board.
I'm pretty sure they have Un Chien Andalou on here, which we could watch.
You gotta watch a
good
real one.
Watch a real one that not everyone has seen. Yeah.
Yeah. Watch one about like sad nuns.
Sure. The problem is, well, I don't know how many of them don't have tits in them, so I can't watch.
Oh, I bet most of them do.
Are you sure?
I've seen a few Buñuels, and most of them are fairly. I mean, they're like a little weird, but they're like just movies of the era. I've mostly seen the ones he made in Mexico. Which I don't know how his like European movies compare. Little Yugoslavian. What Yugoslavian children's animation have you been watching here?
I know, right?
What about the hedgehog? Is that Yugoslavian?
Is
Is
it?
what I'm talking about? The hedgehog in the trough? Haunting. That's a good point, though. This is definitely not an animation for kids. I mean, you could show it to kids, certainly. But
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like it's targeted at kids.
No, not at all.
It feels like it's aimed at people. People, not children. Well, I wonder what... Like, do you think it got theatrical distribution?
This?
Do you think it was just on TV? I wonder how
I
this
bet
functions.
they have like an artistic programming, you know, on TV. Because that's
Yeah,
where
that's
like the
true.
BBC has that shit. Yeah.
Right.
Has there in? All right.
That's right. Oh, I think I've seen that. That's a sad nun movie, right? Like I said.
You will eat the butter. You will eat the butter now. Now we dance. That's an animation flowing out of a river and butter vomit. All right.
All right, sure.
What's that weird? Where is that kid show about the guy who has a magic penis? You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah. I think it's Nordic, right?
Yeah, it's like some Northern European country
Yeah.
has the magic penis, man. It's a kid show. It's very weird.
Yeah. And you don't see his penis.
No,
It's
but
inside. It's inside pants, or like a
it's
penis
definitely
sock, like a long penis sock.
but his name is like Mr. Penis or something.
Yeah. Mr. Dr. Longcock.
Yeah, Dr. Big Dick. Yeah. Baron von Longcock. It's real. This is a real
It's funny.
thing.
It's funny for kids.
It is funny. It's funny. It's not sexualized. It's just that he has a magic penis.
He uses it to like helicopter around and
Yeah.
pick up heavy objects.
And like salt.
Not sex stuff.
Yeah, it's not. John Dillerman. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
what it is. John Dillerman.
Oh. This music is something.
Yeah. Denmark. Okay, that makes sense.
I'd wear that hat.
Right?
I would also drink out of a mug that large. That's Patrick most weeks has a mug that large.
True. If it's not a bathtub. I do love the proportions of these.
Yeah.
Of everything.
Yeah, these are sick. If somebody made a video game that looked like this, people would eat it up.
I'm sure some. Yeah.
These guys are gross.
They're super gross. This reminds me of the scene of the snakes he's eating in Dark Crystal. More food. More food. The feudalist European garbage.
Sure, you should.
There you go. Right.
You just see if there's a version with English subtitles.
Uh-oh.
Get your kid into reading subtitles.
Right? Oh.
All right.
Very
Okay.
well might be. Is that a lady of the night?
A rat?
Yes. No, the people exchanging coin. She'll just learn Danish. There you
Yeah, there you
go. Never too early.
Probably good. Probably good for a kid to know Danish.
Hey, man. Being bilingual is good no matter the language.
Yeah.
Seeing the drops enable tag on this, what drops would come with this? Yeah,
Dead rats. It's dead rats.
Yeah, we get dead rat drops. Sorry, we used to have Dune. We used to play Dune.
Someone should. That's true. Somebody should learn Danish.
Right? The Danes aren't doing it.
Yeah.
They're definitely doing it. I presume. Oh.
Oh, everybody's going to sleep, guys.
And this is when the rats take over. All right, for a fucking movie called Pied Piper, I'm not seeing a lot of piping or pies. Son of a bitch, Jim. Pig Latin is the exception to that rule.
It's beneficial to be bilingual.
I'd say Esperanto is the exception to that rule.
These rats are going nuts, dude.
These aren't rats, they're moles.
I think they're just dirt-eating rats.
Fucking dirt-eating rats.
Dirty rats.
Dirt-eating rats. Yeah, look at
Oh,
that.
that one's the king.
King of the rats, the rat king. Why are these
nice.
rats
They're stealing the coins?
so
They love
obsessed
coins.
with the coin?
I don't know.
The rats are ratting.
Ratting a rat.
Axe murder? Axe murder?
Get him.
By God, is that a rat in there?
Like Three Stooges stuff.
Yeah. This is like the horrible prequel to Secret of Nim.
Right? It's a little bit nimmy. Yeah, get it.
Oh yeah, there we go. See, this is more. This makes
That's
more sense
ratty.
to me. Yeah. They're like ant rats. They're like a big team.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's also like the prequel to
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Yeah.
God damn it. They're learning their cuisine.
Also, this shot is like a prequel to John Dillerman.
Ah, yes, the rats have stolen the Dillerman.
And jewels!
Ah, yes, I love jewels.
They could have just done crows instead of rats, and then we'd be like, yeah,
Yeah, this would.
they're
totally
stealing
work.
everything shiny, of course.
Right. Rat King
Rat
Remy.
King. Man, if that had been a rat king under his head, way grosser movie. But also more believable. You know? Like, how much does one rat know about cuisine? But how much does 30 rats stuck together like a tail know about cuisine?
That's right.
30 times as much.
Presumably.
It's simple math.
It's simple. Rat
Rat
mathematics. Damn it, I can't do it. I can't find it. Rathmatics.
Mathematics?
Mathratics. It doesn't work.
It's close. It's close.
The perspective on every fucking shot is insane.
Yeah. I might have rats with 5 Michelin stars. I'll go to that restaurant.
Right?
You could call it Rat King.
Wow. These rats are out of control. We get it. Move on.
Someone's got to call in a rat exterminator.
What's the next plot point? Let's move it along.
No, they haven't established it enough yet, do you?
Right. Oh no, that could have been a kid.
Oh.
A goose.
Arithmetic.
Still Team Rat, yeah. Oh, there he is. Enter Pipe.
Ooh, he's mean. Or heroic.
Right?
Still unclear.
Is he Klingon? Maybe.
Well, see, now you've seen it? 20 minutes in? Now it's familiar. Like, you saw it by choice, or you saw it in a class? You saw it in a theater?
We saw it in the Czech Republic.
Oh, when you were a little boy in 1986 in the Czech Republic.
Oh my god.
That's what I yell when a rat knocks me over.
Oh my god. Right? It's just like the raccoon attack.
That rat was able to somehow impact him in the face.
Somehow. That's right. I was somehow impacted in the face. Foot Clan. Well done. Yes, you can. Baby. When rats attack. This town was inundated with thieving rats. So they had to call in one man.
You watch Food of the Gods?
Maybe? What's Food of the Gods?
There are 3 of them, but they're all about, like, I don't know, a chemical or a plant or some shit that makes things grow real huge. But the first one's, it's like all just giant rats everywhere. It's real good. It's real good if you like watching filmmakers make rats look big in about a dozen different ways for no dollars.
Hell yeah.
It sounds just like the first half of our show.
It really is. These guys are doing the weekly weird.
They might be speaking Czech. I guess I shouldn't make.
No, I think they would subtitle it if they were speaking Czech.
That's true.
It's almost more insulting that you think this is Czech.
I don't know what Czech sounds like.
Hey guys, let us know. Is this Czech?
Yeah. Will it check?
Check out if this is Czech. I need to find somewhere to lay this pipe. Not with you. Too ugly.
They are definitely talking about the PP files.
That's
for
right.
Sure.
And then it just dropped trow in the shoe department.
That's what they're saying.
It doesn't check out. Oh. Whoa! Surprise rats.
Punch him.
These rats are old. That's your third strike.
Czech Republic, please.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, now these rats are just pranking dudes. This is just straight up just a fucking bit to make them look embarrassed.
Right?
Look at all these important men.
It's like a whole parade of Frankensteins.
Yeah. And
Goof Jeff.
got him.
Rats do love practical jokes.
That's true. Did someone call for some pipe? Yes.
He scratches his nails down a chalkboard. You all know me. I'm the Pied Piper.
Check this shit out. I've seen bigger. Not like this, you haven't.
Strider? What, from the,
From Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings. Thank you.
Oh yeah, kick
Just
out the
lurking in the
jams.
corner of the bar. Oh, they love pipe music. Is
Also,
this based on a fact?
in this world, rats are like 2 feet long.
Yeah. They're huge. They're all rouses. Just piping them right out, man.
This is my suicide song. Jump out the windows. Fucking Simlish.
I don't know. I think they're speaking real Czech.
We'll give you 1,000 spankings. I promise there are not just rocks in this bag.
We'll pay you 1,000 doll hairs.
1,000 chocolate coins. Listen,
Yeah, bunch
I
of
mean,
guilt.
I
Hanukkah
get,
guilt.
I get rid of a bunch of fucking rats for 1,000 chocolate coins.
Yeah, sure. Munch on that for a while.
I want him to play the Green Ranger song. And then the fucking giant Green Ranger Zord, Dragon Zord comes down and just starts stomping rats.
Yeah.
That would be my Pied Piper story.
Yeah, just do a fan edit, dude. Do a
There
fan
you go.
edit.
That's right. Czech Republic, call me up. Give me
Oh,
$1,000
they don't.
hairs.
They don't exist anymore.
Czechoslovakia, call me up.
Is that Czechoslovakia now? Are they something else?
Check place. Check into cash, call me up.
Pipe Piper song would definitely be Careless Whisper. That'd be sick, dude.
Hell yeah. Chechnya.
Chechnya.
Czechia.
Czech.
No, it's the
Czechia.
Czech Republic. They still call it the Czech Republic.
Well, but I think it's a different country now. You know how like Poland is different now than it used to be? It used to be the Republic of Poland or whatever, and now it's like the Democratic State of Poland, but we still just kind of call it Poland. I think it's like a different country with name and borders.
I mean, the Wikipedia still calls it Czech Republic.
Yeah, maybe I'm totally wrong.
Yeah, I think you're full of shit.
Could be, yeah. Frequently.
It's the routing number for the Czech Republic. I don't know. Definitely in your, yeah, exactly. Where
That's
did I
probably
see this
this
before? Ah, yes, that's right. As a sleep demon. That's what I saw.
I remember watching this late at night while I was very sick.
I remember hallucinating all of this. Oh, would you like this ring? Please take this ring. It's too big for you. I'll put it around your neck.
Is that the same lady that got sliced by jewelry earlier? I'm not good at recognizing these characters.
I don't think so.
Oh, I love the way he pipes those rats.
Have you seen oh no, Graveyard Shift, the Stephen King movie?
No, I don't think so.
That movie, the first third of it is Brad Dourif shooting rats through pipes, like literally piping them out of a factory. It's pretty great.
Huh? Please don't tell me you're gonna put the rats in my boat. That would be a real dick move. Ah yes, rats, a creature that famously doesn't swim. The guy who jumped out of the window? Maybe.
I guess so, yeah. He was just a rat dressed up as a guy.
No, don't you go with those rules. Yeah, let him go.
Put the jewels down, put the jewels down. Oh, he's taking them.
Oh, he doesn't
That rat doesn't give a shit.
Piper doesn't give a shit either. He's just like, not
Yeah,
my fucking
whatever.
problem.
I was here to deal with the rats. I don't give a shit about your pearl necklace. I like it when they cut to like live rats or actual water or like, things that are just being filmed normal.
Yeah, it's fun and more nightmarish.
Yeah.
Would you like to get this necklace that I pulled off of a dead ground rat? It still has the smell.
What is she doing?
She is eating cotton candy?
Is that what it is? Giant cotton candy?
I assume so. This woman really doesn't want any of what this guy's selling.
No. I don't blame her, man. Oh, he just piped that guy right out of there.
Right?
He's so mysterious.
Spinning
Hey.
wool? I'll take that, Jorts. I'll take that.
You're the only wood person in here that doesn't look like a horrible freak monster. You wanna?
I love a woman who looks like a spoon.
Yeah. I really go for the olive oil by way of Czech Republic look.
Is he bringing trees back to life right now?
He's painting a picture for her in her mind.
Oh, is
In
that what's
her
happening? Is this
wooden
it?
mind.
Her little wooden head. I get it. All right.
Symbolism.
This is just, we're taking a break to do like a little mini Fantasia.
Yeah. They're like, listen, we don't only stop motion animate, we also paint animate. It's still stop motion. But it takes just as long.
Slightly different skill set.
Oh, okay, now we got regular animation.
Cool, cool.
Hey, see this Glen? Glen over here? Nope, not that interested. All right, moving right along.
Shorts, you're not into all the recorded music? You're not. This is why they teach you recorder in 3rd grade, is so you can learn to control rats and seduce women.
Right.
Whoa. Love a slam zoom. Is that a bear? Is that a tiny bear?
I think it was a pig.
And he's
No, it was just an artistic scar. Yeah. So you can
He's
hide
eating
pipe
it.
for sure. That's right.
That's a real sausage.
Vienna sausage?
Yeah, dude. Eating
Wow.
pissed on Vienna sausage.
Holy.
That's how I eat.
More food. What's with weirdo? Ew, God. Oh, God. Okay. What's with weirdo animations of always having an eating scene?
It's gross.
Fucking gross people out with.
It's fun to be gross.
It's fun to be gross.
You ever watch? I'm just talking about other movies. You ever watch Lunacy? It's not Brothers Kwai. It's the other one. Who's like the? Oh, Jan Svankmajer. It's a Jan Svankmajer. It's set in an asylum, and it's like a lot of it. It's just stop motion meat slithering around. It's so gross.
We promised him $1,000 house.
Yeah. It feels like that button again, dude. It feels like this movie is really into like modern monetary theory, you know, where it's all like they're just making the fucking coins. They can just make more fucking coins. Who cares?
His face changed.
He's mad because they threw a button at him.
Oh God.
Oh, she's Christian.
Please let
What does that
him
mean?
Put that pipe right in me. If you're asking which one, I'm saying both. How much heat can you spend?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Lights are out.
The lights are out. It's when the piper pipes.
Okay.
God?
Yeah, for real.
Uh-oh. Is it on fire? It's on. Wait, is she gonna get burned to death because she hung out with the Pied Piper guy?
Yeah. But she keeps rejecting this dude's advances, man. Okay, also we're gonna get a little bit metal.
Hell yeah, dude. Classic Czech metal. Czech pipe metal.
Guys, what's your favorite Czech band? Sound off in Czech. What's your favorite Czech band?
Yeah, just slam the door in his face. Literally. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna get bad. Am I gonna get TOS for fucking wooden doll?
No telling. This could be. No. He's gonna show up just in time.
Is he?
I'm
looking great.
Being optimistic. Enya? Is Enya Czech? If Enya's Czech, then it is probably everyone's favorite Czech band. Not looking good.
Oh yeah,
Not
no,
looking
I
good.
think he got there too late.
Yeah.
Is she dead?
I think she is murdered, dude.
I think she is murdered, yes. Yep. If I
Those
know
dead
what
eyes.
dead doll, yeah. Dead eyes like a doll's eyes.
Oh, she is dead. Okay, all right.
I'm not sure this is for kids, Harold. This is when the prog rock kicks in.
Right?
Fucking yes.
Not mad about it. The last 30 minutes is just like a cool music music video.
Wait, I thought the Pied Piper like made all their children go kill themselves.
Yeah, I thought he like stole the kids.
There's been no kids in this.
Yeah, it's a childless film.
Also, I have no concept of how long this thing has been going on. I feel like we've been here for hours.
It's because I thought this was going to be like a 6-minute film when we started it.
I thought
but
it
it's definitely
10
a
minutes.
theater.
But we have to have been here longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah. Pied Piper Death Wish, I'm in for that.
Right?
It's like using his horn to make Jeff Goldblum jump off a building.
What? Are you trying to say Dio kids too far? What do you mean? That's what the Pied Piper does. Gets all the children to follow him and then they're...
Right? I mean, that's what I remember.
That's what I remember.
I was just like, man, how'd they make the fire rip around like that? And then I remembered it's stop motion. Right.
Every frame, Jim. That's how they do it.
Yeah. Then he goes into the clock tower and slowly develops a hunch.
Right. A hunch that someone's gonna come and kill him.
Yeah.
And this will be my finest piping.
What's that counting down to?
Their doom.
It's also a prequel to the Hudsucker Proxy.
Hey, wake the fuck up and go drown yourself. It'll be super fun if you do. You might be made out of wood, but really you're not. You won't float.
Well, if they're made out of wood, then they'll float, and then they're not witches, right? Is that how that works?
No, then they are witches, and then they
Oh
have to
shit!
be
Right, then
burned.
they are witches. And I got a burn. Well, I guess it looks bad for all of them then.
Man, I hate recorder. You guys? Wait, what?
Oh, he's turning them
Wait,
into rats.
What? Oh.
Sick.
Wow.
Sick. This
Wait.
is a way weirder version of this story.
Right? Also, wait a minute. Does that mean that the rats that were there before were another town?
Like he comes through and does this every 20 years.
That would explain why they were so
Why they want
invested
the
in
money.
shiny things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, we don't know if that one girl who got murdered didn't also suck. She might also have been terrible. You know?
Right?
We didn't see that much of, all we
Because
know is that she
haven't
didn't
seen
want
any
that
kids.
too.
Yeah, you're so
Yeah, no
right. We
children.
haven't seen any kids, so.
That's horrible. That rat with that.
Yeah,
dude's
I
face.
hate that.
I don't
hate
like
that
it at all.
entirely.
Do you recognize that from your nightmares, Golden Day?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
That was kind of perfect timing. Amazing.
I did say it, Aaron. You caught me.
Boy, I hope I don't get turned into a rat today. I didn't really put that on
I
my
say that
day.
every morning.
Yeah. Every day I wake up, I'm like, didn't get turned into a large vermin today. Thank God.
Yeah. Another day without Sam saying. This,
Oh, I
we've been
hate
talking
that.
about we've been talking about this not being a children's cartoon, but if Don Bluth made this in 1986, also it would have been released in theaters
Yeah.
as a PG film.
Wait, is
I would've
this
gone
guy
and
gonna
seen
get
it.
ratted too? He was fine. He's just chilling.
Well, he's just a boat guy. Town folk and they're better than the vermin she created. Good read on it, Norm. You've got the subtext on lock.
Ah, yes, you refuse to pay me, so that justifies murder.
But is he murdering them, or are they just killing themselves by jumping into the water? He's not touching them. What jury would convict the man?
God, some of the rats can't swim. They're trying to run.
They're not happy about it.
No, don't show the face. Don't show the. Ah, I hate it when you
Gross.
show the face.
Gross.
Back in.
He hates it too. He's like, I'm not looking at you.
Ah, yes.
Where's the organist? The pied organist.
Aw, he took out the fish guy. He feels bad about it. Or the boat guy.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Boat guy didn't do anything bad.
Oh no, the boat guy's
As far
still
as we
there.
know.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, good.
Boy, you sure killed everybody. Are
He's
we
like, I
cool?
hated them too, but now how am I gonna make money?
Wait, what? And suddenly.
He's a cloak. He's a
bye.
bat? He's just a cloak.
He's just a
cloak that flies
Oh no, I
away.
think he just disappeared. Or did he? No, he jumped off the edge too, right? I don't know. Fucking symbolism.
He's
Ah,
gone.
yes.
Either way, he's gone.
Well, now I have
It's
plenty
just the
of money.
boatman. Yeah, like 2 weeks worth of food.
Time. Now I'll have all the time in the world to read my book.
My glasses!
Oh no, there were children
Oh,
in this.
there's a child!
Ah yes, Deaf Billy. I better go take care of him.
The
Wait,
one child.
Are you a spoon lady?
Are you food?
Did the piper and the spirit of the spoon lady commingle? Did he finally lay pipe in the afterlife?
Oh, it's an angel baby.
At that moment, I woke up before I put on my makeup and say a little prayer for me that I'm not turned into a rat and drowned. Yep.
Correct.
Ah, yes, I'm in the painting.
He is out. He's leaving his boat, too. He's like,
Yes.
whatever, I'm a land guy now.
Yeah, fuck this. I'll find me a land.
Who needs
boat.
rivers? Yeah, some kind of a land boat.
Be-
With wheels!
It'll be a bitch to paddle, but fuck it if I'm on land. All right.
Well done, Camille Pixa.
Guitar recorded by conductor, cinematography, edited by sound, animation. These people.
Thank you,
Production,
Golden Thief.
These people. Yeah.
W for the movie.
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, not mad about it. Not mad about it.
Film Laboratory Barndov Zad Praha.
Praha.
Praha. Wow, that was an hour long. No wonder. I was like, how long
It
have
did
we
feel
been
like it.
here?
Special thanks to Dave McKean. That's cute. And Vinegar Syndrome. Aw.
What?
And Phil Tippett. That's so funny.
Wow.
Wonder what they did. They must have just like advocated for the restoration or something.
Probably. Yeah, 2023 restoration. I mean, rad. Pretty rad overall, guys.
Yeah,
How we feeling?
I like it.
How we feeling?
Really, right? I could do I would maybe like some shorter ones.
Yeah, yeah. No, I feel you. Listen, this is what happens when I'm just like, this looks good, and then we just throw it on, baby.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got here.
That's how you party, man. That's how you party.
We've got.
My only regret about this stream is that we're not all in the same room with some snacks.
All right. Ooh, man. Hold on.
I hope you guys have snacks, though. You guys have snacks?
All right.
Guys, let me know what snacks you're working on.
Okay, this one's good. This one's called A Monster from Space, on brand for us.
That.
And I believe is only 9 minutes long. And
okay.
Actually 9 minutes long. So, here we go. This is another.
Golden D's got some grapes. Golden D, what color? What color grapes? Sorry.
You're good.
I've invested in the snack conversation. Okay.
Hell yeah.
White grapes? I'm not hip to white grapes. I only know green and reddish purple.
Oh god, we're still piping.
Still piping.
Slightly
a little more
melodic, yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly more consonant? What's the opposite of dissonance?
The opposite of dissonance?
Consonance?
Yeah, I don't know.
Whoa.
This feels like it could be for children, but it's still like
horrifying? Whoa, that bunny just growled.
Oh, is it a little Peter Rabbity?
Oh my god, he's got a fucking...
He's burgling, dude.
He's a raccoon now. Man, I bet sneaking would be easier if he had fucking knees. Oh, there's two of them.
That's true.
Classic rabbits.
Oh, they're both wearing masks.
Haha.
Get out of here, butterfly.
I think that the butterfly just has straight up eyes on there. Duck season, wabbit season. I would like this melon.
Who wouldn't?
Don't bite me.
Oh,
you
he bit
son
his
of a
leg.
bitch. Ow, ow, ow. Wow.
Yeah, get him. That other rabbit's an idiot.
Right. Okay. I agree, Jords.
Yeah.
I also, and I mean this, I wish there was like a similar like gesture when doing stop motion animation in the States where we were just like, it's cool if it's just vaguely shaped correctly. Like,
yeah, right? Like, it doesn't have to look like the thing is.
Yeah, it's a cartoon if there's some acknowledgement that it was a cartoon. Though, I've seen some American stop motion animation that is weird as fuck, so.
Yeah, sure. Golden D, it's not exclusively animated movies. It's just happenstantially.
Yeah.
These rabbits are just totally pleased watching her carve a terrifying face in that melon.
Right?
They're like, we were gonna eat it, but that's something.
Hold on, brief check that I got the timing right. I did. Okay, good. That we won't be here for an hour. Oh my god. Well, yeah, did it get all fucking alien from another world?
Not yet.
The bunnies don't like it. Also, it would be a scare bunny, Jim, not a scare crow.
You're right, sorry. Classic scare bun.
Actually. Classic
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, they're talking to each other.
Oh, man, this is how people get the weekly weird, too.
EPA, I love
It's
EPA.
once again time to expand your mind.
That's John Dillerman again.
Oh my god, it is John Dillerman. This is One-Eyed Monster. Okay. Also, how fun is it that the aliens just brought down a big old tube?
Right?
Quack, quack. Come with us. You will be probed. No, I'm just a simple scarecrow. Wow.
Cool.
Wait, is that the alien? Oh my god.
Or a device.
I think it's
I
the
guess
alien.
that's the alien. Yeah.
And that is
Oh,
also...
that's an alien too.
Oh my
Great.
god.
I love them.
It's Damon Wayans and Jim Carrey. Where's Jeff Goldblum? There he is.
There he is.
We come from planet Geometron.
Are there accounts where people are abducted by aliens and they're like, yeah, it looks like a lamp?
None that I'm aware of. But you'd think there'd be more where they were just like, the aliens did not look like a thing from Twilight Zone or Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah. They were stark white and impractical.
Yeah. They were complete. There was no possible way they could have built their spaceships. Or they didn't even have thumbs.
Exactly. The design choices did not make sense for a species of their stature.
Right. Robot aliens, yep. Uh-huh.
Oh, they put his head out. Oh, no. They didn't.
No. Oh, no, they looked and saw that his head had fire. We don't know what fire is. Oh my god, did he fall to pieces? Okay, he can put himself back together, thankfully. I thought those were eye stalks.
Yeah, I thought so too, but they seem maybe they're multi-purpose.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh no.
They are done with him.
Bye.
They've learned all they could.
Is this? Are we going to check NASA?
Yeah, dude. CASA.
And your planet, Janet, she's a galaxy girl. Yes, early.
Oh, or is this like some Cold War incoming missile shit?
Yeah. This is 99 Luft balloons right now.
Yeah. It looks just like those aliens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What?
yeah, no, it's like anti-aircraft stuff.
Yeah, wow.
Not anti-aircraft,
And thus the military gets erect. Whoa. Jesus.
Bad news.
No, not another Chernobyl.
Those houses are cute, though. Anti-spacecraft? Yeah, it's anti-spacecraft. Missiles.
Oh, God. Excuse me. I'm just trying to fly here. Okay.
Whoa.
Me.
Whoa.
Yeah, that missile really was a wreck. What the fuck is happening?
It caught him. Caught him in a safety balloon.
They're like,
Oh.
yep, our missiles aren't real missiles. They're balloon missiles.
They just catch things and deposit them safely on the ground.
That's right. That's why all those people went to hide in the bunker.
Yeah. They weren't worried. They just didn't want to be under it when it landed.
Oh, look. How come when I touch it, my hair starts to fall out? Meanwhile, the rabbits have been feasting.
Oh no. Oh, they ate all the melons, dude.
Yeah. It is Enya. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
What was the lesson we learned from that?
Rabbits are dicks, I think is the lesson we learned there.
Yeah, that's true. Also aliens. Aliens are dicks.
No, yeah, and the military is also dicks, literally.
Ladies with bowl cuts, fine.
Yeah.
Melons are yummy. Yeah,
Melons
that's
are
a
yummy.
good side lesson there.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. All right. Animation Showcase IG.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we could make a film like this for you.
Right? I mean, I literally just went into the Czech film archive, and they're like all stuff. That was
stop
from
motion.
1988. They all look like this. Is this the only films that Well, this one appears to have live action animation and is from 1963,
Dang.
but is a little of wait, all right, hold on. I'm just going to show you guys the title screen. Do we want to try this one, The Stolen Ball? Or do we want to move on?
Oh.
I could also...
How long is it?
It's 11 minutes.
I'll try it.
I could also just show you what we're looking at here. Not
Did you
sponsored
ever
by
watch
Eternal Family, but...
Karel Zeman, the Czech filmmaker?
Maybe.
He did like the one that I know really well is Invention for Destruction, but he did a bunch of like features that are all partially animated and partially like his stuff is amazing. I would highly, if anyone likes like Jules Verne shit, I would highly recommend Invention for Destruction.
What was that last one called? Tomorrow I'll wake up and scald myself with tea.
That's what it was called?
That's what this movie's called.
Oh,
This movie
I
is an
thought you meant
hour
the one
and
we just
30
watched.
minutes. We're not watching this movie right now.
That poster is
But
sick,
I am
though.
down to watch this movie in the future.
That's definitely like Cold War.
I'll do a
fear
watch
of
party.
dying in a-
Yeah, exactly. It seems like there's a fair amount of those. I mean, this one also looks terrifying. It's called Ghost in the Attic. I'm sure.
Oh my
it's also a
God.
feature. Yeah.
Oh, I want to watch this one real bad.
Hey, listen. Well, if you want to watch a long one again,
Was that like their ET?
maybe. Adela has not had supper yet. Another 2 hours.
Are these titles as good in Czech, do you think, or do you think they're just good as?
I don't know. I hope so. Invention for Destruction. Long live.
Oh, was it there?
Ghosts.
Oh no, you're.
No, I was just reading. There's a Beauty and the Beast from 1978. I kind of want to know
Alright.
what Czech Beauty and the Beast is because the Beast seems to be a bird man, which is kind of rad by itself.
That is. Cool. Yeah, he's always the same when you see him, right? He's always exactly the same beast.
Yeah, he always looks like a beast.
What was in the hat?
What was in the hat?
Guys, what
Story
was in the
about a
hat?
scarecrow who tries to protect his hat from curious people.
They love a scarecrow.
They do love scarecrows. What was it? What is this one? A composite picture of a living man painted on a fence and his fight with a boy for a ball.
All right. This definitely feels like 1912 cinema, you know?
I mean, 1963, so yeah, adjusted for Czech Republic, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is, right? They're just like, it's a burgeoning film
Oh my
industry, so
God.
they're doing.
They've got cars. We can watch Czech cars.
Yes, sexy cars.
Only 10 minutes long. This might be the win.
I'm on board for that.
All right, we're gonna watch
Cars with eyeballs,
Czech cars.
sexy little lips. Okay. The music in all of these is great.
I mean, truly. Oh no!
Oh, no!
Jesus.
Oh no!
I'm guessing that's how you say
Autocova.
car. Fabulous Baron Munchausen. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Munchausen.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought this was gonna be cars. Why is there a person?
It is cars.
No, the Cars universe.
Are there not people in the Cars universe?
No.
I didn't realize.
Plagiarized again.
What are the Cars for then?
The cars are all that's left. They're the legacy of humanity.
It's a post-apocalyptic film?
No, that's just a fan theory. No, I've said this to you before. There's a Pope-mobile car, but there's no Pope.
Yes.
So that implies that there was also a car Jesus that was crucified on some sort of large car-sized cross and murdered by the Roman car empire.
I didn't realize when you were saying that there were no humans, though. I assumed they generally ran in parallel.
Yeah.
This car's a dick.
Right? Ah, the Dillerman car. Don't mind me, toot toot.
A beep beep, a toot toot toot.
Wow. I wish my mustache was my signal.
Your Diller mustache.
My Diller stash.
These cars look like they're made out of something I want to chew on.
Yeah. These are all taffy.
Yeah, whatever it is, I want it in my mouth.
Finally, he's left.
Oh, it's like Toy Story rules.
Yeah.
Like if Cars was Toy Story. There must have been a draft of it that was that, right? And they were like, we already made that.
Look at that sexy car.
You can tell it's sexy on account of it has eyelashes.
Right? And lips.
And lips. Wow. Is that a blush?
Hey
A blush?
girl, nice headlights.
Got a cute little parasol. That would fly away immediately when she accelerated.
This is
Unrealistic.
This is how I flirt too. I just circle the woman
Drive in
for
circles,
3 or 4 times. No. Walk around.
Do you generate horns out of your back end?
No, but I do
Well,
have
melody?
a fair amount of exhaust.
I do blow a lot of hot air.
It's bad if you breathe it in. I haven't replaced my muffler in a long time.
Man, who has? I hate being muffled.
I wonder what that guy's feeling. Oh my god.
Whoa! What?
What in...
This movie just got nuts.
What is happening?
How does anything function in this universe?
Oh god, what the fuck? Did he just...
There are no rules.
Yeah, what is happening?
Is he a boat now? What's that little propeller on the front?
Right. Also, how is he sure that she doesn't transfer? Like, what? Oh, he just turned into... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Is this what Cars is like?
Yeah, that's right. This is shot for shot for Cars. This one
It's
sucks.
just, it's exactly this, but you can hear Owen Wilson being like, oh, no.
Yeah, I don't love this one.
What is it that you don't like about it?
There are no rules? I mean, I understand this one's supposed to apply, like, cartoon logic.
But even cartoon logic has you're like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Steamroller's played by Larry Cable.
I think that might actually be true of Cars.
Is that real? Is that real? I love that.
Like, they're cars, but they're also transformers. They shoot
They're also
guns.
just clay.
Yeah. There's people in this
They're also
world, even though
alive.
these cars are trying to fuck. Like,
Yeah,
it's
they have
weird.
they have gender and sexual interest in each other.
Right. But yet they're still people. Also, the fuck. is
Also, they
going
can
on
be
here?
buildings.
Huh?
What is happening?
What is this?
Also, they want me to not root for the pirates?
Yeah, right.
Wee woo woo woo. She's like that lady in Kung Pao with her fist. Wee woo 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 wee woo. Are they shaking? Are they having sex? Is these two cars having sex right now?
I think this is how they mate. Yes. What is happening?
Sex, definitely car sex.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good question,
man.
Jorts. Is this? Yeah, this might be against TOS.
Yeah.
Oh. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. That's right. Really? That was his enchanted tire?
Yeah, dude.
What
Fucking
are the
Achilles style.
rules?
Right?
So this what it is that this
Nothing
one,
matters.
Yeah, this one has the logic of like a 6-year-old telling a story.
Yes.
And then the
Yes.
car was a tank, and he was a
Yeah.
steamroller, and he rolled over the other car. But then the other car got big. What the fuck am I seeing?
This is definitely, they like asked a child for a story and then animated it.
The other car is now some sort of dragon? What is happening?
It's because the kid saw one Big Daddy Roth picture. And he's like, also, there's a gremlin with big eyeballs
What
who
is
loves
he-
speed.
Is there some sort of like spirit inside each car? Was that the car's soul that we just saw?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
They
mustache
should have
guys.
melted the
Done with this
negatives for
business.
this fucking thing. Goldie hates this. Oh no!
Oh, his car's all messed up.
That's okay. His car can transform into another car.
Right?
Well,
Only if
better-
it's still alive.
No, this won't do. Where's your soul? You're
Gross.
supposed to have a gremlin in there.
Yeah, he's like, every time I go out to do business, this happens to my car. I just got a Flintstone at home.
Where's her owner?
She's rogue. I mean, this is the only car we've seen with a driver.
The other one had
Unless
some
that
horrible
gremlin was
goblin,
driving that
yeah.
thing. Yeah, maybe. So maybe there's something inside her, too.
Wait, is that...
Also, who's this? Do we know this guy, or is this a new guy? Alright, the song rules, though.
Just somebody fucking going madhouse on a glockenspiel.
And, like, Kenny Loggins.
Yeah. All right, we'll melt him down into a better boyfriend for you, Lady Carr. Wait, did she forget about the other car?
Is that
when
it?
They split?
I guess so. She's like, I'm horny for this car now. Which, you know, that's her prerogative.
Yeah, I hate this one. Worst one of the
Dramaturg.
evening.
That's funny. Yeah, nobody wrote that movie.
Yeah. All right. The real question is, dare we try one more?
I could do one more.
Car romance. Thumbs down.
Boo. Boo car romance. Guys, get on your Letterboxd. Go find car romance.
Right.
Tell everyone on Letterboxd how dumb it is. Tell them that it insulted you.
You know, we listen. I know I committed us to the check,
But we're going full moon.
but we can watch RoboCop the series. We can watch The Family, a horrible Family Guy parody. We can watch the new Dennis Cash show.
I'm on board for that.
We can watch Italian horror films. But we gotta.
Can you
get
just
something
search
short.
all of it? Can you be like, give me something 8 minutes long? And
I think they have shorts. They have animated shorts.
let's go non-animated. Everything's been animated.
I know. I'm trying to find.
Oh, I just thought maybe there'd be a category.
No, I don't see.
It's too small for me to read. I'm not trying to push you.
Don't push me, man.
I'm not pushing you, dude. I'm not pushing.
I don't know.
If anything, I'm haranguing.
Yeah, quit haranguing me. Yeah, I don't think.
That last one was live action. You're right, Golden.
We could watch a Wesley Willis documentary that I've seen.
Is it good?
I mean, Wesley Willis is depends on how you feel about Wesley Willis.
You get to see him headbutt a guy?
You do see a lot of him, yeah. I think it was made before he died.
Oh.
Fuck it, Santa Sound Great Time, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, we've got another 2.5 hours.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if you can we could do The Dancing Pig from 1907. It's only 4 minutes long. And it's
All right,
definitely not animated. Look at that horror.
Oh my god, where is this from? This must have been a Turing act that somebody.
Oh my god.
Because that costume is killer.
Sorry, Chad. I'll turn that down a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little loud.
Where did you get this footage of me? Dang.
It's all over the internet, Jorts. Everyone's seen
I
it.
know. I know, that costume is insanely detailed. Man, this pig is really coming on to that lady. Oh.
Yeah, I'll tell you what he's not doing is dancing.
Oh, no.
Wow, she's humiliated him. He just wants to be a fancy boy.
Right? Pig, you don't have a penis. You're fine. You don't have to cover up like that.
Nobody
Nope.
wants to wear human clothes and a human hat.
What do you mean, Doom?
Yeah, what do you don't like this one? What don't you like about it?
Oh. It's just, look at it, he's dancing.
Oh.
It's Babe. This is Babe. This is 1907 Babe.
He might be in a city. Sorry to know.
Ah, yes. In minute 2, you better just start
Yes.
dancing. We gotta promise the premise here.
Look at that little butt. If somebody made a pig costume like this now, they wouldn't dare make the head that big.
No. This is the best oneer I've ever seen. Uh-oh, that wasn't supposed to happen, but they couldn't afford to do another take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there was an edit.
Yeah.
I saw it, guys. Is this the same pig or is this a different pig? Is this pig in drag? Was this pig a lady? Do we need to gender
Yeah.
the pig?
I don't think this pig... I mean, we saw it had no genitalia to speak of, so...
That's true. This pig definitely lives outside of my human constraints.
Yeah.
This pig is free.
A gender fluid pig.
Yeah.
This lady is dancing like a motherfucker. This is the dancing lady in the pig.
Yeah. Gender fluid icon. This pig. Yeah, correct. Oh my god!
Wow, look at that face.
Oh, I love this pig.
That's a damn good pig.
Right? Some pig.
Can't get its tongue back in its mouth. That's just gonna be
No,
what it looks
yeah.
like now.
Until the next edit. Yeah, there you
Yep.
go. Oh. Now it's all ashamed again.
No, I think it's sleepwalking.
Oh. They were like, yeah, I'll do a film in my pig costume, but I gotta get all the get all the outfits in there.
Yeah.
It's normally a 45-minute show.
This is from 1907. Jesus.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this because they chose to make it look like this. It looks like this because this is what movies looked like when it existed. Those teeth are horrifying.
Yeah. This is... So do you think it's like a guy and then another guy on his shoulders to do all the rigging for the face? No.
I think it's one dude and his arms stop moving when his face does stuff. That's what I think.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I don't know how we top that, so... Maybe,
yeah, no, that's
maybe
incredible.
with Kiss of the Tarantula, but that'll be for another night.
That's definitely a feature.
Let's get out of the theater. There, Jimington. Here we are. Weird. All right, so I'm not being sponsored by Eternal Family TV.
But we could be. Hit us up, Eternal Family.
I know. Well, they might be mad at us. We might have already.
No!
Well, listen. I think we fucking.
We just sold like seven
7 memberships. Yeah.
subscriptions. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's.
Listen,
Going to
go
join the Eternal
subscribe
Family.
and tell them DOTV sent you, and they'll be like, who?
Yeah.
And then you'll be like,
Yeah.
DOTV, and you'll be like,
He's
it'll be
playing
like,
your stuff
"Who?"
on the air on
Yeah,
Twitch,
that's
and they'll be
right,
like,
yeah.
"Cool, we'll sue him."
He's stealing. Wait, why is he doing that? We have this region locked. So, there you go. So you're welcome, chat. This
You're like, no, we were showing communist
not be
films.
safe.
They want to be shared. They're for the people.
That's right. That's right. I look forward to my check cease and desist. Well, Jim, I think we did the show. Thank you. No, stop.
We did good.
Stop, please.
Good
stop.
job, everybody.
Stop. It's very high pitched. I wanted to get out of my ears. Guys, thank you so much for being here again this week. Yet again.
Every week you guys show up.
So many weeks. Guys, I tell you what we're doing next week, but we don't even know. It's going to be a weird
because
weekly
Patrick's
weird
not
mystery.
here, and he's the only one who knows.
That's right. We can't know. No, I'm looking at the thing that tells me what we do every week, and we have a big old blank. So we're gonna figure it out. But you should tune in because it'll probably be pretty fun.
It'll be great. Whatever it is, it'll be great.
It'll be so good. Thanks.
It'll
to
at least
everybody.
start with the news, right? And that's
I mean, it always does. That's what we
worth
do.
something.
Yeah.
Worth something.
Yeah, we always got the news for you guys. Anyway, I'll be back Thursday for some more Dune. So Dune, show up for that.
Yeah.
Do show up. I mean, do, not don't. Even though Dune is like
Dune.
almost doomed. No,
Dune. Show up for it.
Dune.
Dune.
No.
Dune.
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 No.
Show up.
No. All right. You know what? Whatever.
Tuesday.
Doomsday. Thursday. And then, I think I'll be around Friday as well. And Sunday. So just come in. We'll fucking Dune it up, baby.
Whoa.
Wow. We're getting what? The Duning it up? Is that rude?
Yeah, dude. Can't believe you're doing it.
I'm a rude Dooner, man. We should raid out to somebody.
You should write out to somebody.
Let's figure out who we raid out to.
Egbert's still going.
I know. I was gonna check in with Egbert and see if how long he's gonna be going.
Dr. Fox meets him.
See how long he's gonna be going. Egbert really into the cult of the lamb these days, guys. So yeah, let's fucking raid out to Egbert.
Yeah, let's do that. Guys, join his lamb cult.
yeah, go join the Lamb cult. Thanks for joining our cult. And
Yeah, for real.
You know, we'll be back again soon.
True. It's a fact.
It's true.
Unavoidable.
How do we end the show, Jim?
We go like this.
Yeah.
We go like this.
Tune in next time for more Weekly Weird.
Harvest totem, speed up harvest. I mean, it does seem to drag ass a little bit. Let's do that. I wonder if the rain